Okay. Hello, people of the internet. Oh man, I sound fucking like I have no life in me. Anyway, hello. So E3 is all wrapped up with all its press conference now and is getting into the showcase on the floor in LA. But we are in Australia and are 18 and are too young to do shit all. So instead, I thought we would make this little bit of a podcast with me and a few mates, just talking over all the announcements throughout all the the press conferences with all the major companies: EA, Xbox, Bethesda, Ubisoft, and Nintendo, and I can't remember shit all today. Nintendo. So with me, I have Dylan.
Hello.
I have Atteb.
Hello.
And I have Aidan.
Hi.
So, this sounds already so. So, okay. Do you guys want to start with the EA then, or do you want to start with like something worse than EA? Oh wait, there's none. There's nothing worse than EA.
Besides Square Enix, EA was pretty bad.
You reckon Square Enix was worse? I don't know. EA was pretty
because they didn't show
cringy,
anything
dude.
new besides like telling us
Well, I
that
mean-
Platinum's got a new game and
Yeah, but it was like
some deaf dude.
Okay, yeah, but the
Contributed.
difference is Square Enix had like a 20-minute press conference where EA went on for like an hour and a half and did
Yeah.
shit all.
Fair enough.
As a press conference, EA did worse. As a game release, like announcement thing, I guess they did better. Sure. So EA started off with is Battlefield 5 coming out like soon? Is that why they did it?
I think
early?
it comes out October, November.
Okay, so pretty much
Pretty-
Battlefield comes out soon. So they're like, well, we gotta make sure this game is hyped as shit.
But the thing was, they barely showed anything on it at their own conference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
it's coming
they-
out early October.
Didn't they say that there was gonna be more at Xbox, but then they just had a trailer?
We'll
They
see
just
more
had
at
the trailer
Gamescom.
for the story.
Oh, okay.
But I believe that was like the only reason that they've tried to pump it out a little bit was because Anthem was originally taking that holiday spot, but I guess DICE was ready with Battlefield 5.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Anthem's gonna get pushed back to about 3 more times. It's gonna get.
Yeah, well, Anthem's currently during the end of the holiday season, so
Yeah.
how
Okay,
well it's
okay,
gonna
well,
sell.
we
Well, Witcher 3 launched end of holiday season and sold pretty well, so
Yeah, but I think Witcher 3 also
Really?
had like a very big like following. So
yeah,
okay.
well, it did make a big splash.
So I'm trying to remember fucking EA's press conference again. So they came out with Battlefield. They basically showed a bit of a trailer, a bit of gameplay. Talked about the destructibility being more, and then they
Confirmed Battle Royale.
Don't
forget that.
Did they actually
Called
confirm?
Royale.
No,
Yeah, they did.
Oh my
They
Yeah,
did.
gosh.
That wasn't
very
a-
specifically called
Oh, shit.
Royale.
Oh my god.
And we build shit though.
And the only other thing I think that like everyone was like,
Oh,
okay,
shit.
was you can attach like artillery to vehicles now
Yeah,
and move it
movable
around.
defense.
Oh
It's not like
yeah.
Oh, shit.
it's not
Yeah.
just
You can get
stationary
over-
like
yeah,
it
I
was
saw
in
that.
previous games.
Way more tactical than all the previous games.
But like I still find that pretty dumb.
Oh, well, I
Robo
mean,
fighter? No.
no, I mean,
Like I'm probably gonna still get it because it's a new Battlefield and I skipped Battlefield 1 because
It
Well,
didn't really appeal to many people.
it was sort of
Hey,
it wasn't
don't
bad. It
worry.
was just
you
a little
mean,
bit.
you don't have to worry.
I don't
There's
agree
girls
with
in,
the
There's girls in this version.
Should like World
Battle
War.
Pass.
Oh, they get well.
stuff.
Didn't they try to
I-
right their wrongs with all that? They're like, okay,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said that
Battle
there's not going to
Passes.
be
No
any
premium.
sort of premium.
yeah, no
'Cause
battle pass.
I
no
feel
loot
like
boxes.
what's killed Battlefield in the past has been the fact that like everyone's got access to different maps.
Hmm.
And if you played Battlefield 4, which was the last one I played heavily, was like none of the DLC maps were ever played because like barely like some people own them, but whoever did own them, there wasn't enough people in those servers on those maps to warrant actually playing them. So pretty much the only maps that people play now is like Lockers and Shanghai. Because like they're the only maps that were in base game and everyone plays.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not too much of a Battlefield guy, so like I can't really say too much. I mean, we played 4 a whole bunch, and that was fun. But I just don't think I don't think I ever got I never played the story to 4 either. So like I was just kind of like whatever. And Battlefield's Battlefield. It's just coming to the point where it's more of a Call of Duty type of thing, and you're just getting more.
Yeah,
of the
they're
same.
releasing them yearly now.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Um,
almost yearly.
So from there, I think they talked about a whole bunch of FIFA and FIFA shit and
Yeah,
stuff.
no, we can skip
I mean,
FIFA.
what do you
They
mean?
I'd like
talk
to
about
discuss
FIFA,
No, can
Madden,
we guys? No, can we please talk about FIFA? I'm a
FIFA, Madden, and
I mean, basically with FIFA.
NBA had a game as well, but I don't. It's not NBA 2K. It's
No, it
something
is.
else.
Oh, I
No,
thought
well, they
they-
had
No,
they
no.
had like a
It was
street
Madden.
It's
version
called
or whatever.
yeah. It's
It was
something
some
else.
street-
Alright.
I mean, what
like,
I loved
still.
about this whole entire program was that time when that Madden, the Madden like champion or whatever came out, and some cringy shit happened. Oh, that was beautiful. He had the belt, and then the guy took it, and I'm just like, what's happening right now? Where's the games at?
Yeah.
So yeah, so a whole bunch of sports shit that no one really does care about, and then
It's nothing new. Just it's not so much no one cares about it. It's just nothing new.
well, I mean, it's
nothing.
just more to fucking be able to people to like get money off, because like
Yeah,
just
it's
the
nothing
reports and
groundbreaking.
stuff.
It's just another one in the hole. Just
um,
another spanner in the works.
so
It's
from-
a cash-in sequel.
Oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, it's cash and sequel after sequel after sequel.
Yeah.
So from there,
So.
I think they went to the crowd, and then was it Andrea Renee or something? Is that her name?
Oh, I think so. She's
Yeah.
a Twitch streamer, isn't she?
Yeah, she
Or
works.
some YouTube
Yeah,
streamer.
yeah. So she went to the crowd, and then someone from is it
Respawn?
Yeah, someone from
Yeah,
I think it's like one of the head guys at Respawn. Basically, just like put his
Drop the new Star Wars game.
He got the tip of his cock out, and it was like, here is what we have. He let you see the urethra, and
Oh,
that was all you could see.
That's a really bad analogy.
Too bad,
But
that's still
like
good.
he teased us with like, oh yeah, it's a thing, but
Yeah.
like we're not showing it.
What do you reckon we're gonna get from it?
Least we
was
got
the-
was concept
I
art,
reckon,
didn't we?
honestly, I feel like
No, we didn't even get concept art. I forgot that.
I feel like
We
it's
didn't
gonna
get
be
anything.
like. I feel like it's gonna go off like the third-person gameplay that we see in Battlefront 2. I don't think they'll do a first-person Jedi game because, as cool as
Yeah.
it sounds on paper, it probably
think
won't
it'd
be very
work.
good in practice.
I don't think it would ever work. It would be like
Yeah, no,
it'd be way
it
too
it
clunky.
doesn't.
because a Jedi moves way too fast for that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just I feel like sword swings never translate well into first-person view.
Hmm.
Like I look at Skyrim, like no one ever plays Skyrim sword and shield. It's always go to sneaky archer.
Oh, I mean,
That's like the main playthrough.
unless if you're Genji.
I mean, yeah, well, Genji man. No, but like I understand how some people can play it like that, but it just doesn't feel as well as when you play with a bow. So yeah, I think it's going to be third-person action game, if anything. I don't think it will be first-person, which is
Yeah.
different because I don't think Respawn's done a game where they did third-person because they did some of the older CODs and they did Titanfall.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. That'll be interesting how they changed that up then.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, so from there we went to some Battlefront 2 stuff. And it basically just said it's
Clone
just-
Wars are coming.
yeah, Clone Wars are coming. We're gonna get General Grievous. We're
I
gonna get,
think
our favorite
I think-
character, Count Dooku.
Anakin.
Apparently-
Anakin.
Some-
Jedi
Obi-Wan,
Master.
Obi-Wan we're also
Hey.
getting.
Apparently,
Jedi Master. Maybe.
Christopher Lee's been dead for 3 years. So rip.
Oh, okay, well. Fuck. You just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Count
played
Dooku.
Count Dooku. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Wait,
and Saruman.
Christopher
What?
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. He's been dead.
He died?
Yes.
He's
Are you
dead.
serious?
Yeah, he's
I
been dead for 3 years.
He's
I
been dead
saw-
for a while, yeah.
I saw it today. Hold on. Let's
You saw
check.
today the news just hit 3 years ago.
Is-
He died.
Christopher Lee dead. DED.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? I didn't know he passed away.
June 7th, 2015.
Oh my god.
That is sad.
Congestive heart failure.
Oh damn, dude.
That's not a very good way to die.
His
Ah.
wife followed
Okay.
soon.
I was just gonna say that, like, I feel like this is EA's
Oh, no.
attempt to try and make up for Battlefront 2, but I think it's too little, too
It is
late.
too
Everyone's
late.
jumped ship.
Yeah, I mean, no one. I don't think the player base is really there anymore. Like, if they did the game what it was supposed to be, instead of having just like microtransactions galore, then like maybe they would have a bit more of a following. But like, I've hardly been able to get into it.
I
Like,
think
know
it's
many people.
just to save face, to be honest.
Oh yeah, well they're probably gonna release another one in like another.
Battlefront 3, great. Just what we want.
It is what we. You know,
So from there we went to Unraveled 2. Has anyone actually played the first Unraveled?
No, it's
Unravel 2 is
never
a
heard
co-op.
of it.
Are you serious?
it's a
co-op game.
platformer, but
I mean,
the second one is. The first one
I-
wasn't. It was a platformer, but I'm
Oh,
not
it was like
too
a
big on
platformer puzzle.
platformers now.
wasn't it a platform or puzzle or something like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Look, honestly, I can't really say much. I mean, couch co-op games for some people, especially platformers, some people really like them.
You
I
play the
personally
ball
don't.
of yarn.
Are you serious?
You jumps
Um,
around.
But I do like how EA is sort of branching out to indie developers a bit and helping them.
I mean, like pretty much
realize.
that was that.
Reminds
and
me of Little
Anthem.
Big Planet.
These
Yeah,
indie
yeah.
companies do realize they're
Kind
making deal with the devil.
I never played that either.
I mean, yeah. It was.
Anyways,
I mean, the showcase of it was pretty good. They had the same guy that pretty much cried on stage last year. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah, he was close to crying.
Yeah, he was
boy.
like I mean, like that brings like some humanity to it, and like it actually
Oh,
shows
boy.
like people actually care for their games instead of just like pumping them out like Battlefield and
Yeah.
COD constantly. That's all we get now. It's actually
Guys,
like
can I-
looking at the lineup looks good. What's up?
Never mind, actually.
What?
Sorry, you can continue. I wanted to bring it up, but I'll bring it up when we get to it.
Okay. So what was Sea of Solitude again? I can't remember.
I believe it was another indie game. One of the developers, I believe, from Belgium. It was like based on when she was having a really, she was going through a really rough time in her life.
Yep. I remember.
It looked interesting, but
It
I don't
had-
know how it's actually going to play. It looked like a platformer as well, but it looked a little bit more narrative driven than
Yeah, it was like
than
some.
puzzles.
Yeah, it's like some like
This-
the world is flooded and then like
The
her
official-
dark side's coming in or something like that.
The official
Yeah,
genre,
so-
genre is an adventure game, so it's probably going to be similar to, like, for example, Journey or
Oh yeah,
Abzu,
yeah.
by
I
the
can
looks
see
of
that.
it.
Yeah, I can see that. I
Like
mean,
a
visually it
walk-
looks beautiful, and it's got
Oh,
like
yeah, it does look pretty.
what's it called? What's the Legend of Zelda game that Wind Waker? It looks like a Wind Waker type of like animation design thing.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, I
I
can see
mean,
that a bit.
I mean, like it looks good. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it looks like a platformer. I'm looking at the trailer now. It looks
What the
Very
Person on a boat.
platformery.
yeah, the one on the boat. Yeah, it looks like kind of like a plat.
can't jump in boats. Oh no, they swim as well. No,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just bringing
It's
the
like
dark
Raft.
side and like the yeah. I mean, it looks good. Whoops, it looks good. I don't
like
mind it.
raft.
Will I buy it?
but-
I mean, maybe depends if it's
Probably-
cheap.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, you're right. So then we went on to some cringy ass fucking mobile game that
Oh,
I didn't
Dude.
think anyone cared about
Command
until
and Conquer.
they.
I
My
love-
poor Command and Conquer got
Oh
butchered.
boy. Oh boy.
I think
What have
Aiden
they
can
done?
relate to me
Dude,
with
like,
this.
Do you
They
reckon?
you see-
butchered one of the best
When you see
RTS games of all time.
when you see that they are coming out with a Command and Conquer, and it's called Command and Conquer Rivals with absolutely no notice of it being a mobile game, you get your hopes up, you know.
Yeah,
Then
they
you see
Yeah.
coming
you-
to iOS and Android,
Completely
and then you
crushed.
just wanna punch something, man.
Well, I
You
mean,
just wanna
like
punch something.
they opened it. They they didn't even reveal that it was a Command and Conquer game until like after they had two guys sit down for like what 10 minutes and play the game out in a shitty RTS. Like it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it was a terrible way of showing it. It's like,
To be honest, majority of iOS/Android phone RTS games kind of crap.
well, yeah.
Really,
I mean,
in
do
my
you know-
opinion.
They're like time passes though.
Yeah, well,
That's
it's
what
like
they
it's
are.
like you're sitting on a train and like, what are you gonna do for 40 minutes? Well,
But
just
This
pull out
franchise,
this game.
this game series, is just so good. Like, why? They could have just released a PC game of Command and Conquer
They could
and
have.
rebooted the series, and people would lose their mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, they could have, but it's EA, so they don't really know what they're doing.
Well, that's the point. It
So-
just breaks my heart.
well,
Break my
maybe your
heart.
heart can be fixed by a few other games that are announced.
Yeah, well, this is why you speak with your money. You buy the games. You buy the games you want to play, and you give money to the publishers/developers that you like a lot, and you buy their games if you like what they got.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I
All right,
well that yeah, I don't feel like that game is gonna be the biggest flop in like history almost.
See,
like, no, it's
to
gonna
be
be
honest-
it's gonna be released, and then no one's gonna realize it's released, and it's just gonna go out the
to
door.
be honest, mobile games aren't really games. Really.
Well, I
in my-
mean, did you see the Bethesda one that they're going out with?
Just say
That we can
gang.
talk about later.
Well,
They are
depends.
really gang.
I'd
That's
say
a game.
Shit, dude.
I'd say maybe. Right, maybe it has to be like a How do I say?
Maybe it has to have some sort of narrative to the story, or like some. I mean, all mobile
Not
games
exactly.
are technically games, but they're just not.
They're just not good games, really.
Well, I mean, they're just time passes, like Atteb said.
Really, who gets excited about a mobile game?
Well, I mean, Pokemon Go. Did you see that?
Yeah, and
a
then
bunch
everyone
of
was
fat nerds are
disappointed too.
Getting isn't Fallout getting another one of those
No.
No,
games?
no.
Really
That's
sure.
no.
I heard
They
something
they just talked about. Oh wait, no, they're not. They just talked about Fallout Shelter. We can get to that later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Fallout Shelter getting.
So, and then from there, I think some other shit came up, and then we got to the main hitter of EA's press conference, which was Anthem, the most anticipated game of the
Yes.
press conference,
for EA.
Yeah.
for EA at least.
Destiny 3. That's what I needed.
Which is pretty much what it is. It looks like a weird combo of like, oh, what did I
Evolve?
say?
You said
mean-
Evolve.
Yeah,
God knows.
evolve in like
Destiny 2 wasn't very good.
it's just I mean, it's just Destiny 2 and Evolve kind of mixed together. Like you're just going out fighting giant ass things. And like like I didn't buy Destiny 2 cuz, you know, you guys already bought it and you pretty much all played through it. So I was like, "Ah, what's the point of me doing it?" But like when I saw
Yeah,
it, I'm
and
like,
soon we were disappointed.
yeah, and I'm like, well, it just like I like the classes. Like the classes look cool, and like the whole like, you know, own what's it called, mech suit type
As
of
long-
thing. Those look
Yeah,
cool, and I like them.
XP,
And
X-
Exosuit, what are they called again?
I don't know.
Exo,
Javelins?
Like,
Yeah, javelins. Yeah,
Javelins.
javelins.
Oh, that's fucking dumb. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I mean, like you had.
javelin. You could throw yourself.
Well, you can fly. It's like basically an Iron Man suit, but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
crap.
It's pretty much if you wanted an Iron Man game, here's Anthem.
See, I'm on the flip end of that. Like, I'm actually pretty excited for it because I like BioWare as a developer.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking.
That's and I don't know. I like that happened. And to some extent, Dragon Age Inquisition as well wasn't the best received game by actual fans. But
Well,
Come
yeah.
on, is this the best quality they're capable of? Like, honestly.
I mean, I'm sure. Like, it just feels like more of the same again, which is, you know, I guess what
Yeah.
the industry is.
sure, it's a
now.
new IP, but it could be just like any other BioWare game.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel
a
like
reskinned
it looks
Mass
good.
Effect. What is it? You know?
it to me.
When-
I
until
like
we
the
play it.
idea of it. I like the idea of co-op in games.
Well, yeah, I do.
and
Well, we
I've
all
heard,
do.
I've
quality
heard
game.
from
We
like
should hardly
other
ever do it, though.
other YouTubers and stuff are saying that the behind the closed doors demo that they saw was miles better than whatever EA actually showed.
Yeah,
on
with their
the,
crappy,
trailer.
scripted act. Oh, whoa! Watch out!
Yeah,
Oh, like, oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a big
always found
one.
that really bad.
Wow.
Do you
Like-
remember when Siege was announced?
Oh,
the
yeah, they
script-
did that too.
That had
yeah,
the
I love
worst
that.
in-game chat and the Division as well.
Guys,
Oh,
we
no, I
gotta
didn't mind it.
The
I didn't mind the
Division
Division
2.
one though. No, well, we can
Oh
get
boy,
to
the Division 2
Wait.
was scripted also. Like the
wait.
first one.
Was
It's
that
just,
was
oh.
what was the Division 2 in again? Was that Bethesda?
Mm.
No. What am I talking
Ubisoft.
about? Ubisoft. I'm fucking stupid as. No, they released it somewhere else too. I think they might. No, they had it in Xbox. That's where it was.
Yeah, Xbox.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, opinions on Anthem right now. Dylan?
I like
Shady.
it. I'll probably buy it. Play with you guys.
I might
So we're saying that if we all buy it, we'll probably play
Like-
together. But besides
every-
that, we wouldn't buy it,
like
single.
every game that comes
I
out,
wouldn't buy it
except
for
if
myself.
it's a, for example, like Dylan here. If it's from a developer that I really like, but like I know it may not be that good, I'll buy it anyways, just because it's a sequel or a game series that I just like a lot from that particular publisher / developer. For example, like Fallout may be bad,
Yeah.
I mean,
you know-
I mean, we all felt a little burned with Fallout 4.
but yeah. But like you
I
know,
don't know what you're talking about. I don't play those games.
Dude,
Like-
I played 14 hours. I got to the part where you can
14
where you
hours.
can build your own village, and I got stuck in.
You got stuck in a build loop.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I wanted to
That's
play
funny.
Minecraft.
That's funny because people in Fallout 4, like some people in Fallout 4, legitimately only played Fallout 4 for that feature only.
Which is good. I mean, okay, let's get back to Fallout when we get to it, okay?
Yeah.
And we
Well,
won't
I mean-
we won't talk about it in an Xbox conference. We'll talk about it in the Ubisoft conference. Bethesda. What am I talking about? I think I'm Bethesda.
B for big boy.
Okay. So Anthem, we're just kind of like, we'll play together. It looks okay.
I'll
I
get
don't
someone
mind
else's
it.
opinion on it, see the gameplay for myself, and if I like it, I'll
Yeah,
buy it.
okay,
See what
well-
the reviews say, see what the people say.
Yeah.
If EA finally did something good with BioWare this year, or if BioWare did something good, or
that
next year
sounds
I
whenever
mean,
the
I
games
hope
come out.
BioWare did something good. For fuck's sake, that last one was not. the
Yeah, like
best.
how it's been a few years since
Dylan.
BioWare has made a good game.
Yeah.
So, personally, I'd like them to make a comeback with a good RPG / shooter / whatever.
I'm hoping Anthem.
Especially if it has a combat system similar to Mass Effect Andromeda. Like Mass Effect Andromeda's combat system was great. If it has something similar to that, yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think the next day we had the Xbox and the Bethesda conference. We'll start with the Xbox one.
I
Opened up.
tuned into all of these after they were finished.
I think that was like me too, because honestly, I don't want to wait.
So we I can't remember what it opened with. I think it just opened with what's his name? Who's the head guy at fucking Xbox?
Phil Spencer.
Phil Spencer. So
Oh.
Phil Spencer came out, took a whole bunch of stuff. Apparently, they acquired a few more fucking developers and developers. So that'll be interesting
Yeah,
to see
they
where
made-
they go.
They've also started up their own studio. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I mean
They also made a new studio.
Yeah, so I mean, and basically Phil basically went out and said, "Listen,
Or a
you're
new
gonna see a lot
publisher.
of games. You're gonna see like 18, I think,
Microsoft,
worldwide premieres or something like that, and a whole
yeah,
bunch of other
Microsoft
stuff."
is just shitting a bunch of games out.
Well, I mean,
like,
I think it
next
was just
year,
a
next year.
general like, here's all the games that are pretty
Which
much gonna come to
conference are we
not
talking about?
Xbox.
Microsoft / Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
they pretty much went out and were like, these are majority of the games that you're gonna be seeing over the next year to 2 years, pretty much.
It was a
And this is for like, I mean, it's not
what's the
necessarily
global
just for the
game?
Xbox one. It's for like, PS4, PC, and Switch and stuff. So like, I feel like it was just more of a general like, here's what's happening type of thing, which was good. But by our list, the first game that was shown was Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I haven't played any Ori games. I think Aidan, you're playing Ori games today.
Yeah, I'm currently playing the first one,
Blind
which is
Forest.
Ori and the Blind Forest. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like it so far. Really good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think. I mean, I think Ori's just gonna be Ori. So
I mean, like, yeah, there isn't really much to say about the sequel. I mean, like, it's just a sequel. Like, none of us have really played it so far. Like, I'm
yeah.
literally at the start of the game, so I
Like
don't
one of
really have
those
too much to say.
atmospheric platforms. I mean, it looks nice.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
Yeah,
I might actually
it's a
try
chill
it out.
game.
One,
Yeah,
It has
one
good
day.
combat, and if that translates to the next game, then yeah, sure, I'll probably buy it.
I mean, I really don't care for it. Like whatever. Looks good though.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Sirocco Shadow Die Twice. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Ooh, yes,
Sekiro
I did have a look at
from
I
that.
have
Software.
not seen this.
No one
Does
told
someone
me
else want
about
to?
it.
Does someone else
Looking-
want to talk about it? Because I don't
It's
remember
like
it.
Dark Souls. It's by the people who made Dark Souls.
Yeah,
And,
just like Samurai
It
Dark
looks
Souls.
like, yeah, Samurai Weeaboo Dark Souls, right?
But Weeaboo, what do you want about? Weeaboo Dark Souls is the other one. What is it called?
Oh, yeah.
Blood Vein, whatever it's called.
This is
Oh,
accurate. This
it's
is accurate.
this one.
Weeaboo.
Is that the guy? Is that the guy with two swords? Is that was the one I'm thinking of?
It's the guy with the metal
It's like-
hand. It's a very common theme, isn't it? Metal
Oh wait, no, I
hand
was
dude
thinking of something else.
gets revenge.
Yeah.
Super fat dude.
Not metal dude. Not
Yeah,
I was
and
thinking of
also
that. I was thinking of that
the
game.
boss that they fight and showcase.
Oh,
kind of.
yeah.
Oh,
They fight
yeah.
Titans.
I
You
mean,
can fight Titans in the game.
What do they do to get so big?
Titans. They're Titans. Telling you.
what do you guys?
Right, yeah.
I mean, you guys can talk about it. Like, I don't
I mean,
really have
like,
any
yeah,
opinions.
Sekiro, Suicide Twice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm
I mean,
anything from Software.
yeah, anything from
think
software generally is a really good, like, I don't know,
Game.
being
Is that
game.
what you were looking for?
I don't
A
know, I kind
game?
of blanked out back there, but like really with their like Bloodborne, their Dark Souls series, really their upcoming. I don't know.
You
about
reckon
the
it's gonna be
upcoming-
as hard as those?
Honestly,
Hopefully.
you never know.
I wish. Actually,
Okay.
I don't mind a good challenge.
You don't mind
Dark,
getting
Souls
fisted in the
was
ass?
fun. Yeah, Dark Souls was fun.
Okay. Well, you know.
I mean,
So-
like, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, that's kind of what From Software are known for, making a challenging game experience.
Yeah.
Due to their shit game designs. Sorry, what? But
Yeah.
not throwing shade on the
Yes.
first game of Dark
Referring
Souls.
to that one part in Anno Londo. Yes,
Yeah,
Do you reckon it's
you
gonna?
know what I'm talking
Do you
about.
reckon it's just gonna have the same combat system as like Bloodborne and like Dark Souls, or do you?
I
reckon
feel like it's going to be Bloodborne with verticality.
yeah, especially with the abilities, because in this one you have a what do you call it? It's kind of like
I
you get a
feel like
grappling hook arm.
it's going to be a mix
like, what?
between Tension and Bloodborne.
Fuck's Tension. I've never heard of that.
One of From Software's older games
You mean
where
Tenshi?
where
Weird
they,
thing you wouldn't know.
with ninjas.
You mean Tenshi?
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, Tenshi.
Okay.
I don't remember. I never played it, but I've seen
Tenchu.
What are you, gay?
Tenchu. It's Tenchu.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Oh
if
wait,
you guys,
No one
but
gives a shit.
Tenchu is a puzzle game. Never mind.
that's straight. No one does. Well, I mean, if you guys are excited for it, then you know. I mean, if
Never
it's
mind.
from the same people that did Dark Souls for.
No, it is
Fuck, I can't-
it's Tenchu.
Verbs.
It's
what's it-
tempura, guys. Come on, please.
Tempura.
Tempura.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, anything from Software is generally good, considering that like, I mean, they've had
Which-
one rough game, really, which
Which-
was Dark Souls 2. Like that split the community, but like this one doesn't really have a community yet. Obviously, it's just been announced.
Yeah, but
game.
I'm sure a lot of people are gonna
Are you
follow
sure
it
about
because
Yeah.
of the fucking company.
Yeah, it
so,
looks
like,
really good. Like the E3 trailer really did it justice. Like
Yeah.
just the look of it, it's really good. Like it looks really good, and I'll probably get it.
Very good.
Really good.
Very
So
good.
we'll come
So,
back
yeah.
to Fallout 76 when we go to.
Yeah, like
Bethesda's
what
one.
about you guys? Like, what do you guys think about Sekiro? Like, for example, 'cause I feel like
I'm staying out of this because I don't know. So I'm saying I have no.
I feel like
Oh,
I've
I
been
like it.
having a bit of a say in.
Yeah, well, anyway, you can. It's not
Like,
like you can't talk.
I know, but I feel like I've been having the majority.
Fucking Dylan's playing Jurassic World Evolution instead of fucking doing this. He's like, cuck.
I'm
Yeah.
so addicted to it.
I mean,
It's
I'm
the
doing
Jurassic Park
UUM,
Operation
so-
Genesis I've been waiting for, so...
I mean,
Doing
did it get a
shitty
release?
Flash
Did
animation.
it get a release date or at least a 2019 thing, or was it just like?
Oh, what? whatever it is.
Yeah,
Sekiro.
Shadow Die Twice.
Yeah, I believe it got 2019. Like
Then-
most games at E3 this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
majority.
I reckon it'll get pushed back another year. If not early release 2020.
Seeing as From Software are developing 2 games at this
Yeah.
moment. The Weeaboo Souls and whatever the other one, this one,
So yeah,
Sekiro.
so they went Fallout 76 after that. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about that when we get to the Bethesda's one.
Oh,
And then came this kind of like a lot of people are anticipating the like when this came out, Life is Strange 2, but it ended up being just a kind of a spin-off of this kid who's kind of lonely by the looks of it.
Captain Spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
It
The
looks good.
Adventures-
I mean,
you
it's
can
free.
only
It's
milk
free.
something so much.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they talked about it, I think, in the Square Enix one, and they just said like there's a lot more to the
Unless if you're Naruto Shippuden.
there's a lot more to what's it called
The lore.
I mean the world of Life is Strange, and I guess
Yeah,
they're kind of
because this
expanding on
is
that.
in the same universe
Yeah.
I saw.
What
I mean, it
world?
looks
Isn't
good.
Just emo kids.
No, I mean it's kind of like a happy-go-lucky kid that kind of just is. He's basically
I
having
mean,
the 5-year-old like, oh my gosh,
But he's like-
everything that I
I
think
think
is
he's 10.
real. Well, I mean, sure, we did that when we were 10 too, I guess. You know, playing swords and whatever. I mean, it looks good. I
mean-
think isn't it free or something?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
free.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh my
why not?
God.
I don't see,
What if
why
you
not?
own the game already, or
No, it's just free
No,
in general.
it's
Oh,
just
wow.
a
So I
free
don't,
game.
I don't see why you wouldn't go check it out.
Nice.
It looks good. I don't mind it.
Yeah. Alright.
And then Metro. Anyone want to talk about?
Exit.
Metro?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I did
So-
have a look
You
at
guys talk
I
about
think
Metro. 'Cause
Aiden's
I'm-
more the
Yeah,
expert
so-
on this one.
Yeah, because I played both games.
Well, if you want
It
to,
looks
if you want
nice.
to start talking about it, start talking about it,
So
bro.
both games were great successes
Great success.
for our games at 4A. I mean, our friends at 4A.
We
the
do,
good
we do
old
not have
Ukrainian
friends. We
friends.
do not have friends.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop talking like you're an actual person that matters.
Wow. Well, yeah, but 4A got the really big hit or miss with Metro, and it was a big hit. A lot of people enjoyed the series and just the game in general. Like, really good story, really good combat, really good, just
Very
in general,
good.
a really good game. And I'm really looking forward to the sequel, even though they have delayed it. I think later 2019. I don't know,
Yeah, probably.
I think it's
Exactly.
February.
February.
That's very good.
Yeah, February.
Yeah, it was meant to come
or
out
January.
this year.
January.
Wait,
Yeah.
January 2019. I mean, that's like
It kind
every
of
other
gave
game.
me it gave me like a Dishonored feel.
They're going
How would
for
you
a
describe
more
it?
open world, but it's
Kind of.
still
Yeah,
a
it's-
linear, but it's got that
It just
open
says
world.
it just
kind
says
of feel.
2019 for the release date, by the way.
I wouldn't call it exactly just like it reminded me. Because
I don't know,
Dishonored was nice.
Seeing a bit of the introduction of like the lore in the E3 trailer. I mean, each game has had an interesting premise, like especially with the first one and second one, especially the Dark Ones. How they explore that type of lore of the
The dark ones.
yeah that all right. So basically, I don't want to explain the lore because it's gonna take a while. But yeah,
Go
like
play
just,
the game, you fucking weeb.
or read the novels or the books. 'Cause,
There's novel.
yeah, it's from a trilogy of books. I think.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what books I actually considered reading? The
So,
Witcher
yeah.
the Witcher book.
Ooh.
They actually seem interesting.
I believe most of them have been translated, but not all of them.
What the
I
Witcher
may be
books?
wrong. Yeah,
Rip.
because they weren't all written in. Well, none of them were written in English, but most of them have been translated. I don't think all of them have yet.
Yeah. Anyways, just to summarize about Metro Exodus, I'm really excited, mainly due to the really good storytelling of the first and second, and just can't wait to see what's in store for 2019 for it.
Apparently, you can encounter weird cults in it.
Yes.
Bad. I love
People
it.
who don't approve of technology.
Huh.
Like they're like Amish people in it.
Yeah, basically. Russian Amish.
Okay, so Russian
Like-
Amish. So
Yeah, it's set in Russia.
is it in Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so Aiden can just like understand everyone that says.
No, I can't. I'm not
Сука,
Russian.
блядь. Иди нахуй. What did I just say?
Fucking bitch. Fucking idiot. I don't know.
Something about
Google
fucking.
Translate.
And then you had your boy Terry Crews just drop
Big one.
a joke, just wouldn't stop
Oh.
Guess you
talking
could
for,
say
like,
he
30
cracked
minutes or so.
down. Guess you could say
he
cracked down.
Boo.
Haha. Boo. Yeah.
So, Dylan, Crackdown 3?
I've played Crackdown 2. Didn't really enjoy it that much.
Crack.
So just another one where we're just kind of like
Um,
whatever about, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not-
I haven't played any of the other Crackdown, so I really don't have anything to say about
I
it.
mean, pretty much, if I ever got an Xbox, which I'm kind of air about.
It looks like Saints Row.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
get
it
that
looks
vibe.
like a Saints Row type of
I
game.
mean, if I could just play as Terry Crews and him just yell at me the entire time, I'd play it. Fuck it. Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Why not?
Are you an M?
What? No. What are you talking about? Oh, shit.
Just wondering. Oh, it's Crackdown 3. You play as Terry Crews.
Oh, do we? Oh, sweet. I actually might get it for that reason alone. And then we had a really weird Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
Yeah, you're
Did you?
got
Pirates of
the-
the Caribbean.
No, that was at PS4's one. This one had like started off with the Frozen world and like all that other
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
But like for some reason all the audio was off and like there was no sound effects at all. Like if you go back and watch it, there was no sound effects. Like, there'd be like
You need
fists coming
sound
down.
effect.
It was weird because it looked like they just pretty much got the Japanese version of it and then just got like 3 guys in a room and just started talking over it. It was not good for a game that so many people
Oh.
want to love. Just
Yeah.
it wasn't a good show.
Elsa's
Yeah.
just running.
There's no footsteps or anything. There's no sound effects. It's just kind of like, well,
It looks like it was made in Gmod. I don't know.
I could do a better version of Gmod. I could do it better.
Yeah, there's very little sound effect.
There's,
Oh my god.
There's none.
He just killed a moose. Elsa, what the fuck? Elsa talking to Goofy.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on Kingdom Hearts because I've watched pretty much gameplays of all the other 2 because I can't actually get the other 2 to actually play. But
Wreck-It Ralph in it.
I'd absolutely play Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's just that it needs to be.
It's like Final Fantasy. It's really hard to get into it because there's so many of them.
Well, no, it's not that.
There's
Well, I
only
mean, like
3.
I reckon I can get into Kingdom Hearts, like no matter what, just for like
no.
the everything.
Yeah.
What?
It seems like all the hardcore characters are like turned into daddy. Like they're
Isn't it?
responsible people.
Yeah. So like,
Give them monologues.
I mean, I'll play it, but
How
like,
many
I reckon
Kingdom Hearts
it's not
are
gonna.
there even?
It's like 6 or 7 of them, I think.
The
Too many.
But I think it's still
Too
gonna
many.
get. I reckon it's by the looks of it. I don't think it's gonna get. I think it's gonna get pushed back for like another year. I don't think we're gonna get this game like at E3 probably about 3 or 4 more times. I reckon. And it's sad because like it's
I'm pretty sure got a really
release date.
yeah,
I think it just was 2019.
Ruby.
yeah. 2019.
Yeah.
Oh no, initial release date 2018.
No, that's a lie. It's getting pushed back to 2019. They said it on the trailer. I'm pretty sure.
Delayed to 2019, yeah.
So from there we went to Sea of Thieves, which I don't think any of us really care about. Looks cool. I like when I saw the trailer for it. I was like, okay, cool.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, January 29th, 2019 for
Kingdom Hearts. I
3.
doubt that it's gonna go back. Like, maybe a few months or so. I reckon it's gonna get delayed again.
Maybe
Oh, Sea
Disney's
of
just
Thieves,
delaying.
Right.
Maybe Disney's just like asking them to delay it just so they
No,
can pump
I
out
reckon
more
it's
movies.
just not ready yet.
No, they're just pumping out
No,
more movies so they
audience
can
cosplay.
encompass many more
Nah,
more,
I reckon- yeah, I don't know.
movie like type characters. You got
Well-
Frozen, you got Pirates of the Caribbean. What next? They're talking about like getting Big Hero 6. I'm unsure about that.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to if they got really serious. I like that.
What next?
And
Toy
then we went on-
Story.
well, yeah, Toy Story is like a given. So then we went on to pretty much Dylan's favorite racing game, Forza Horizon 4, which is set
Yes.
in London now instead of Australia.
And it's got changing seasons, which is
Dynamic
like
weather.
the one step above
Australia.
and no, a day-night cycle for me.
There's no such thing as summer in Britain, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
fair enough. Yeah, it's just less cold winter.
Like
Yeah.
to be honest, the one country to have seasons, right?
20 degrees. Oh, it's so warm.
That's actually
Oh, but
true for
again,
them.
get on the
That's pretty true.
sunscreen.
That's actually true for their part too.
Yeah.
Flip flop.
What was
am I
it?
right?
People, British people at the Australian
Go
Open,
to
like
the
20,
beach.
it was
It's
like
19
24
degrees.
24 degrees or 25 degrees. That like British people having heat stroke. Well, like
Nah,
a
it does
24
actually
degree
get
day.
pretty hot there, like 40 degrees.
Oh,
It
no.
has-
No, but like I remember seeing one time. Anyways, not to.
No, if you want to go off track, go off track. Who gives a shit? Fuck it.
Yeah, but like I remember seeing one time
There is no track.
on the news
There's
that
only a
like
dream.
some British people at the Australian Open on like a 24 or 25 degree day were like having heat stroke.
The fuck? How do you have a heat stroke on a 25 degree? That's like what my
You
house
be
is
British.
set to as temperature when we put on
You
like.
be British, literally.
That's terrible.
You be British. Be a British
Proper
and like
dinosaurs
you
drowned.
die.
What?
I accidentally put a sedated dinosaur in a lake and it drowned.
Dylan, we're talking about fucking, Forza Horizon.
I know,
Instead you're
I
playing
know.
Oh,
Jurassic
Anyways,
can we
to
But
continue,
like,
can we get a moment of silence for this?
yeah,
the fuck
How
I
the
just
how
had a
do you
moment of
fuck that up?
because
Yeah,
I
but
was
the
just
science
clicking
platform
randomly
don't-
because they had all escaped. And I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
you're a shit park manager.
I know, right?
Fire him.
Forza 4, in my opinion, it looked really good. I mean, I've only touched,
I
literally
don't care
touched
Is
Forza
Forza
3.
like pizza? Is
Forza
that
Horizon
how you
3.
meant to say it?
Forza,
Forza, Forza,
Forza, however you want to say it.
I don't know, do you want to say
Forza.
tomato or
It
tomato?
just called it Forza.
I mean, do you say
Like,
tomato or do
I
you
don't
say
know.
tomato?
Mate,
who
you know
cares?
me, man. My
don't know.
pronunciations, they can be a bit shit. So Forza Horizon 3, I mean, I touched it. I liked it.
Touched
Forza,
it.
Touched it.
Forza.
Ooh.
I played
Forza
Forza
Horizon
Horizon 2. No, that
Forza
was the one I
Horizon
didn't finish.
4? I mean, I saw the dynamic with how the lake can freeze over and everything, and basically it being all online. Like, I think that'd be really fun to play with friends. The fact is, though, out of all my
What?
friends, I only know one person who has actively played
I was going to say, what word are you
Forza-
looking for there?
Forza game,
Yeah, it's
but
Dylan.
not only him.
Yeah, it's like Dylan and AJ.
Yeah, the only two people who have played Forza.
I'm sure AJ will have a bit of a fun time. So went on to We Happy
No, he
Few.
drives real cars now, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
What?
I
Like
don't-
finally, like We Happy Few, been out since like 2016, I think.
Well, they had that open, like, alpha or whatever for, like, the longest
Yeah.
time, and I think that's
And
still
then they
up,
took
but,
it off
like,
Steam.
Oh, yeah.
Like what
Well, I
have they
mean-
been doing? Have they just been
I mean, they've just been...
negotiating with Microsoft?
I don't know. This game is, like... I mean, it looks good, and, like, I'm sure it'll be a fun game when it comes out, but, like... I still don't think we have anything really on it, besides, like, that pre-alpha shit.
Yeah, I mean,
We
like,
Happy Few. That
Yeah.
game where you trash everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
where, like,
mean,
you're
we
hopped
won't
up
be
on
able to
I
happiness.
play
don't
it.
know. I don't
We
know how I
were-
feel about that.
we won't get to play it though. It's been effectively banned in Australia though.
Are you
because of
serious?
its-
Why? Why?
Because of its drug use quotations, and
Oh,
Far
what the
Cry 5
fuck?
wasn't banned because of its excessive drug use. Yeah.
I'm sure we can get it anyway, it doesn't matter.
The developers are currently negotiating.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Man, Australia in
With the
terms of
AC,
this shit is pretty
Whatever.
retarded.
Australian
Like Hotline
classification
Miami
laws.
2 was also
Oh,
banned.
dude, I'm so upset Hotline Miami 2 got fucking banned. I was so
You can pirate
mad.
the game though.
Yeah, the developers actually encouraged Australian players to pirate it.
Like, please
Yeah.
do. I know we're not getting any money, but we wouldn't get any money in the first place, so you might as well just pirate it.
Really, how many players you got that in Australia that have played Hotline Miami? Really?
Quite a few. It's a very popular game.
I loved the first Hotline Miami. It was so good.
Second, I've seen gameplay of both of them, and second one was good, but I don't know, just didn't feel right.
Okay, so went into some PUBG map stuff. No one really cares about. The game's dead.
Yeah, the game is
The game
basically
is dead, and if they want to
jump into tried looking for a first person map, took me ages and gave up.
That's why you go to
So-
Fortnite to play any battle royale games. So
Fucking
Do not
Fortnite.
play Minecraft, Hunger Games, honestly.
Oh guys,
Okay,
this
so
is
then-
one genre.
then we
Battle
had
Royale.
I'm very sorry. I got that wrong.
So we went on to Tales of Vesper. Does anyone actually care for this game at all?
Nah.
Never
Never
heard
Nah,
of it.
nah. I've heard the Tails games are alright, but yeah, nah.
No one cares for this game. It's just a weeb game, and I'm sure fucking Steven's gonna enjoy. Or fucking Tristan for that matter. Then we went on to the Division 2.
Be nice.
Honestly, I didn't buy the first Division, but that makes me want to buy the first Division really badly. Seeing this Division 2 gameplay.
I don't think the division even has a single player.
Well, no,
I
it's
don't know
an
if
MMO,
out
isn't
there
it? Isn't
who
it
are
technically an MMO?
Yeah, but the
waiting
second one
to
has
suck
a
off Tom Clancy.
I don't know really. What are the decisions with this game?
Dylan, do
honestly?
you remember?
With
Division 1, was there like much of a story to it?
the story was pretty bare bones, to be honest.
Sounds
I
like this
think
one's
they
better.
expanded upon it with DLC.
That sounds about right.
Honestly, everything felt a little bit bullet spongy. Like it
What,
felt
the
too
first one
much
or
like
the-
an RPG.
The first one or the second
The first one.
Oh,
The first one. But the second one, it looks a lot better. It looks like what the Division 1 should have been.
That's why I don't care. I might even go back
Um,
and just buy the Division 1 to fucking play through it. Because
Yeah,
Division
but
2 looks
Division 2
really
looks
good.
really good.
I reckon we buy that instantly. I think it'll be a fun game. Summertime, you see the fucking Air Force
Remember
One
when we
in
said? Remember when we said Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands would be a fun game, and how we've never
Well,
touched
yeah,
it.
well that's because we haven't had the time to play it really. But like,
Really?
that's also that would be a new release. Everyone's into it, you know. Everyone would be playing it. It's like what you guys did with with Destiny.
Destiny
Yeah.
wasn't even that
Finish
long of a
it.
game.
You still won.
Like, finish it in about a week.
You still played it.
Finish in a week.
Anyway, I mean,
Yeah,
Division. I think the Division's gonna look
good
good. I think it's
experience,
good.
though.
I think it's good. I think it'll go well. Yeah. So then they showed the new Tomb Raider game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I've played the first one, yet to play the second one, but this game also
Yeah,
makes me want to go
same.
back and play the second one.
I played.
I like
I
it.
went to Acme the other day.
Yeah?
Or a few weeks back, I think. They had original Tomb Raider there. Worked out the controls somehow. Couldn't get through a door. It was like an elusive door that you can't get through. Harder than Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, the team guarantee.
Yes.
I don't know. The new Tomb Raider game looks good. I think it'll be a good experience. Honestly, I don't know.
It looks like it's gonna have a dynamic type of story element where in this one your decisions matter. Like you will
Yeah.
have like defining story like decisions that can like
Oh, wait,
lead
no,
to
that's-
a good ending, bad ending, maybe.
Wait,
I don't
was that the one that went into a web or something? Or was that Division
this
2?
is
'Cause
basic-
I remember
The-
hold on.
I think you're thinking about Dying Light 2 with the decision.
Oh, yep, you're right. It was Dying Light 2 that I was thinking of. You're right.
Yeah, but like it's just like the way the advertising and the way the trailer is going about the game, it's just like, oh, who will you become?
Mm.
Or
Yeah.
who
It
whatever.
looks like a
So-
bit more gritty of a game.
Yeah,
I think it'll be
seems like
fun,
there's
though.
gonna be, you never know, it may not even have a good or bad ending or like
Yeah.
any type of ending
Yeah.
that's relatively good or bad in the first place, anyways.
I think it'll still be good. Good fun. I think it also will get overshadowed, by a lot of other games coming out because I think that
Please.
release.
You hurt me, Jarvis.
I love how that was such a late delay. So yeah, yeah, I think it'll be good.
The heck is Session? Oh, it's like Session.
Session's that new
The skateboard
skate.
game.
Yeah, so like
Skateboarding game.
so
Yeah.
it's pretty much like a fuck you to I think it's
Spiritual
EA.
successor to Skate 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skate. Yeah, I mean a lot of people want Skate 5 or whatever. But
Skate 4.
but EA will never give it to like the.
We will never
people.
get a Skate 4.
So here's new people, because I'm like I looked at it when I saw the trailer. I'm like, this is Skate 5, isn't it? And I'm like, oh,
Skate
wait.
4. There is no Skate 5.
No,
Skate
when I saw Session, I'm like, oh, this must be Skate 5, and then obviously because it looks
But there's no
exactly like
Skate.
it.
There's no Skate 4.
Oh, I'm sorry,
There's no
Skate
Skate
4.
4 though.
Sorry, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. You know, get it on the Xbox. We just fuck around a whole bunch. I think it'll be good.
I got Skate 2 and I played that for like ages.
Yeah.
Like I played it.
Yeah,
I
I
played
had
it
Skate
like
2 and 3
years
and I
after
Downloaded Skate 3.
playing Skate 2
Never done
years.
skate.
You never skated?
I never done skates.
You never done
Skate 2
skates?
way after
Skitty
Skeet
skates.
skeet.
its time. Anyways,
What?
yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully it's got that authentic skating, unlike Tony Hawk. Don't know why people like Tony Hawk so much, even though it's nowhere near as realistic as skaters.
Yeah. It'll be good. I'll enjoy it. I don't think this mustn't. So Devil May Cry. Crive. Holy
Crive.
shit! I can't speak.
Devil May Cry 5? I don't know.
I think it
Clive.
looks good. I you know, just a general good beat 'em up game is just always fun to play. And Devil May Cry.
I mean, yeah, I played 4. I played a bit of 4, and
Well, yeah, 4 wasn't received well by pretty much everyone.
I mean, like, it was really.
I reckon it looks good. It looks good. Devil May Cry 5. When was Devil May Cry 4 come out?
The last
while ago
one,
now.
yeah, quite a bit ago. 2008.
Or
Yeah,
you could
so,
just play
like-
that new what's it called? The
Yeah.
jump crossover.
Or no,
I mean,
what was that?
the last game in the Devil May Cry series
like Devil May-
was the remake.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about
was that good?
No, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, you know, new DMC. Nothing to
Me
complain about.
personally, I think a lot more people would have liked it if they made a DMC 3 remaster.
You reckon? Not a
Yeah,
new one.
yeah. No, Devil May Cry 3 was a really good
I mean,
game.
I mean, if they had to do that, they would need to make a remake of Devil May Cry 2 first,
I mean,
no.
or they just
Number one.
or they just do a Halo anniversary and just remake all of them.
3 was mixed. I don't know, mixed type of.
Listen, a new
You-
DMC game. I don't think there's much to complain about. Like until we get it, and then it's gonna be terrible. Hopefully not, but like still, like it.
Yeah.
You know, a good beat 'em up's just a good beat 'em up. You know.
Well, you got the HD collection, so I don't think we really need a remaster or remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, DMC 5, hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you can only hope at this point. Cuphead DLC, that's good.
No one cares.
Well, I mean, people that play Cuphead, I have yet to beat it, and I kind of want to go back. You can play as a Chalice now. That gave you the special powers, whatever.
Wow, I care.
Then Tunic, which I've heard is just a Zelda clone apparently, which is
Looks good though. I actually like the look of it.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
I mean, there's not much to say after that. It's just, I think it's I don't know when that game's coming out. The game's not coming out for a while, I don't think. Oh, it says 2018 release.
A majority of the indie games are getting released this year.
Yeah, I think it's been shown in a few packs and stuff. So I mean, it'll be interesting to play. Sure. Then Jump Force. I can't remember what this game is. What is that game?
It's some anime game.
Okay, so nothing. Oh, This, Atif, have you seen this?
Oh,
No.
jump.
Oh, that's what I
Shonen
was
Jump.
talking about.
Shonen
Yes.
Jump. Yeah.
Jump.
I do
This-
like
no,
that.
this
Actually.
is not.
This
Dylan,
I like.
This is not
It's
animation.
all
This
those-
is like actual mainstream things that people actually might care about.
Yeah, this looks good. I like
This
it.
is
Yeah,
like
it's,
having
I
your
like-
Marvel vs. Capcom, but
Yeah,
like
but-
better, pretty much.
I'm a DBZ
Probably,
fan,
yeah.
big one, right? So I'm a like a,
mean,
It's
a
like the
majority of
eternal
everything.
question. Oh, if Goku and
Naruto get into a
Fought.
fight. If
yeah,
um,
You got Naruto.
listen,
and
Luffy?
Naruto.
I mean, is it gonna play like Naruto Shippuden like Ultimate? Like, is it gonna have that type of gameplay? You reckon, or is it
Naruto
just gonna be?
probably-
Storm.
Oh yeah,
I feel like it probably will do.
I hope
'Cause, like,
so.
if
Naruto
no,
Storm's
yeah.
a dope
yeah, I know,
game.
because that combat system's really good, and if it had it on this, I reckon it'd be perfect, pretty much, because like having the back and forth, like that camera angle, it looks good. I think if they did it as a normal like Street Fighter type of fighting game, it's just gonna
Nah.
get.
I've
Shattered.
always
It's gonna get
always
shattered by that
liked
shit.
I've always liked these type of style of games. Like, sure, Dragon Ball did need like a side-scrolling like type of fighting game, like Mortal Kombat and
Like all of the
Oh.
old ones.
Tekken and Street Fighter
King of Fighters.
again, because like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, like I like that type of style game more. Like I like the freedom in which you can do things.
Oh, it looks. I'm looking at
Well
gameplay
said.
now, and it looks kind of like. It's like oh, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Like here, I'll send it to you guys in the Discord chat. But like, look at it. It looks. I don't know what to put it at. I mean, I guess it's what's it called? DBZ. What's the game called again?
Dragon Ball
Xenoverse.
FighterZ.
No. The
Oh,
other one.
Xenoverse.
Yeah, it looks
Dragon
like
Ball
it looks like
Xenoverse.
Xenoverse fighting essentially. And I think that's a good idea for the game because like if you had it as a normal fighter, it just wouldn't work. It looks good though.
Yeah, it does look good.
This actually-
aside from the whole, if that character would actually be able to beat them in lore,
Okay, well
Since-
but we,
you're
we
getting, you're
don't
getting you're
count
going
that,
too
do
lore driven. Just play the game.
Since
bud.
it is
Yeah.
Jump and
Lore
and
doesn't really
Shonen
matter.
Jump, basically, like they've only shown like 6 characters in total.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll put like a lot of Naruto
They'll
characters.
probably
a
add,
lot of-
They
like-
got, and they
they'll,
obviously
they'll
got
add
the
all
3
the
main
big ones.
faces.
They'll add
Yeah.
like I don't know.
I mean,
Toriko,
they've also showed
and,
what do you call it,
Hunter
Death
x
Note.
Hunter. I don't know.
Honestly, I think this might be.
Probably not.
I honestly,
Thinking about it now, what's that My Hero Academia game called again? One's Justice.
That
right?
also looks
That's
really...
that's pretty much going to become obsolete.
There's a
because-
Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah,
Yeah, my-
it's basically the same as the Naruto fighting games, just with
Oh, okay.
My
Yeah,
Hero Academia
but I feel like
characters.
I feel like
It
that's
really
going to be
made it
obsolete
big.
considering that
Nah, it won't. Dude.
considering that My Hero Academia is Shonen Jump too.
Honestly though,
Yeah, nah, dude. Considering the popularity of the anime
it's coming
right
on.
now,
Hey, listen, it's coming on Steam.
it's gonna be big
The
There's
game's
a
called
current
One's
arc.
Justice.
in the anime.
I mean,
That's big.
you get Death. How do you think Death Note's gonna play out in this game? 'Cause apparently, that's in the game as well.
What?
Death Note. Death
Oh, you'll
Note.
probably play as like the god of death, Inagami.
Well, I mean, is that the only character you play as, or you play as like the other main character? Because
I feel like you couldn't play as the human. The
well, I
weak
mean,
as shit.
I'm sure.
What are they
just
gonna
write-
bring guns?
No, they're gonna start to write stuff down in the book.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, well, too bad it is now. I don't know. I think this might be a sleeper game. Honestly, I reckon this will come out and it'll just there'll be a
It's going to
craze.
what Jump Force.
Yeah, I reckon
It's
it'll
going to
be.
be big, dude.
It'd have to be. Like this is like the.
It's got everything in it. It's got Goku.
It's
It's got Frieza.
Luffy.
Does it have
Got
Krillin?
Naruto.
I hope so.
If they don't have Krillin in this game, I'm not buying it.
I need Krillin.
Krillin is life. So
Krillin.
like that like when that happened, it kind of shocked me too. I'm like, fuck, like they're actually gonna do this type of game. Like I'm really surprised by it. Like
Crossovers are pretty common in like
well,
manga.
it is.
but,
Yeah,
like,
what is now? Well,
I didn't expect a game.
yeah.
Not even before though. They're popular.
Okay. Well, there's Jump Force. And then
Look.
we went on to Dying Light 2. And damn, dude, Dying Light 2
Looks
Fuck
really
yes.
good. I wasn't expecting them to make a sequel though.
Yeah.
After seeing how
It
Like,
got slammed by reviewers, but like everyone else loved it.
no, dude, that game was amazing.
you mean the DLC got slammed by reviews?
No, just in general, it wasn't rated that high.
Really? Oh, dude, that game was
Yeah.
amazing. I love that game. It like had Dead Island
I
vibes
decided
to
to
it,
finish the
which
game
but like
times in a row.
it had like some Dead Island vibes to it, but it actually polished Dead Island.
Yeah, Dead Island was comparatively pretty crap.
Yeah, like
Well,
this, like
Hey,
was
it got
so
an
well
87
done.
on Metacritic, so what are you on about? It got smashed on by
Yeah,
Uh,
look, what did they rate it?
87.
No, I mean the critics. Actually, look at the critics'
Over
scores.
50 awards and nominations. Alright,
Yeah.
read critic reviews. 90. 90.
From here.
86. Destructoid, ICXM, The Games Machine, IGN Denmark, 85. Vandal,
IGN Denmark, what?
85. Vandal, 85.
The important one.
Examiner, 80. And I think individual user reviews, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, and so on.
No,
goes to
not the
0.
following, not enhanced edition, normal edition. It's sitting
Oh.
on a 75. It got a 40 from PC Power Play, 72 from MMORPG.com. But like user reviews are keeping it in the high 8s. And then yeah, when they added the DLC and all that good stuff to it, it went up.
It's just I think it lacked because it didn't really get a conclusion. And the DLC kind of gave it a really crap conclusion.
Well, I think the conclusion was that it was just open ended.
So I don't know if the DLC was canon or not. But we'll have to see in the sequel.
I don't know. Well,
See
I mean,
if
it's set
Crane
in
is still alive.
London now, so it's a completely different area, dude.
I don't know if it is set in London. It seems like it is.
Isn't that what they said? I can't remember.
Let's see, Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2. Dying in my sleep.
So the release date is
Uploaded.
a mystery. Takes 15 years after the first game.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
New Dark Ages.
Weird.
Ooh,
But
that's what everyone
presumably
wanted.
still Haran. So it's still the same city in the first game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
it's-
it looked the same.
And it's much more of an RPG. So like the first one, but it'll have more RPG elements, way more abilities, way more skills, more parkour,
Yeah.
improved parkour system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
good.
really good. I'm
I-
looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I
But-
think it'll be good. I think it'll be very good.
Like most games, since
Very
it is a sequel, I'm betting on the story.
So
I'm hoping for the story to be good.
they had another teaser for a game that I feel like does not need to be brought back, but people want it, so I guess so. Battletoads. It's probably
Why?
it's just
Yes,
it's just,
we have no idea what it is.
it's just
What?
I reckon it's just gonna be another. It's gonna be like an arcade.
Are you
It's just gonna be
retarded?
like an arcade one, like a.
Do you not know what Battletoads is?
No, we know what it is, but we don't know to what extent they're bringing it
No, I
back.
reckon it's just gonna be another arcade game, like it was the original.
It could be,
I
but it
reckon
could be
that's it.
something completely
No,
new.
I doubt it.
Fuck is Battletoads?
Oh my god!
It was like a old 8-bit game for the NES, I think.
Wasn't it an arcade?
Who said they wanted that?
Oh,
Yeah, you got
a lot of
Battletoads.
people. A lot of people.
You got Battletoads arcade and you got the Battletoads
What the
video
fuck?
game.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to
Alright.
see what they put it as. Is it gonna be just another arcade game, or is it gonna be like a full fleshed out game, like kind of like some TMNT shit?
You do you.
I think it was a Sega Dreamcast.
So Just Cause 4.
They got a cartoon.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So Just Cause 4. Anyone?
Nah, I don't care, honestly.
Look, I think Just Cause is
Oh,
pretty
okay.
fun in itself. Whether or not I'm hyped. I'm not really hyped. I'm curious to see what they're doing new with it because I know explosions get boring eventually.
Another island to free from tyranny. Yay!
Didn't Just
What
Cause
we
3 like
wanted
only come out recently?
2015, I believe.
3 years ago.
That feels really recent.
Yeah, that feels way too recent. I thought you guys were playing it like
What the hell?
a few months ago. What the fuck?
They rushed their game, man.
To
3
be
years
fair,
old.
Just Cause 2 had a pretty hefty
Yeah, well, yeah.
development cycle from Just Cause
2015.
3.
Holy shit. No, surely not.
We can check.
Because I felt like Just Cause 3 only came out recently.
No, 2015.
No,
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah, no, 2015.
No,
2015.
2015, December.
Still
Okay.
Basically 2016, really.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that's still mad though.
And then they started to tease a new Gears game. Instead, they were like, "Hey, you know what? Jordan
Gears
Pace
Pop.
loves. You know what?
Yeah,
Jordan
they kind of
Pace
troll
loves?
people,
Pops."
and then you got Gears Pop,
Well,
Gears
it's-
Tactics, and then they trolled the audience.
Listen, Gears
And the
Tactics.
Xbox
Okay, let's
fans?
just skip over the Gears Pops because no one fucking gives a shit besides Jordan. Gears Tactic is
Who
pretty
is
much
Jordan?
Gears Tactics is pretty much Halo
XCOM
Wars.
with Gears. No, it's XCOM with Gears. And
Okay.
I'm super hyped for
Okay,
it.
well,
I
Yeah,
think
good.
I need more XCOM clones.
yeah, sure. I
In
mean,
any
like,
capacity.
listen,
It looks
I reckon
looked
it looks
good
good.
from the little tidbit that we saw.
Tidbit.
I
yeah,
don't think we need any more X
tidbit.
games, really.
Yeah, well. How many XCOM games have you played, Aiden?
None, and that's for a good
Exactly.
reason.
I don't think we
can't
need
get
any
into
more
them.
games.
I can't get into them
Period.
personally. We don't need any
Yeah,
more games.
let's just
Stop the
throw
games.
out
Can we just stop?
consoles.
Can
Stop
we
the
get E4,
games.
please?
Can we?
Enough about
Can we
E3.
get Despacito too?
I'm done.
Oh, no.
I need E4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gears
so
of War 5, let's
Gears-
see. Apparently Gears of
I
War
don't.
4
I mean,
was
I don't
really
care for
shit.
Gears of War. So you guys. If you guys
I've
wanna
never,
talk about
I've never
Gears-
played Gears of War, so
So Dylan.
Okay, so probably is the only person here who's played all of them. Gears 4, yeah, was a bit disappointing. Gears 5 looks really good though. Like
I mean,
I'm
the story
actually
looks interesting. Not that
pretty
I care
hyped
for
for
any
it.
of the characters.
I mean, Gears 1 through to 3 were really good. Like I enjoyed them. Gears Judgment, well, we sort of talk about that one as the one that didn't exist, and Gears 4 was just
the illegitimate child.
yeah, pretty much. But Gears 5, like especially that like Wind Waker-esque section of the trailer where they were like on the ice with like a sail and traversing the ice.
Can they just
It seems
end
like an
this
interesting
franchise
story.
already?
Can I
Well,
what?
I mean, if you want to end a franchise, we'll get to another one then once it should
Can
be
they
ended in a
come to a
second.
conclusion, please? Like 5
What?
games.
Gears.
Yeah, 5 games, man.
Gears.
Well, I mean, it's actually
I
6 or
mean,
7,
the only
isn't it?
thing that sort of annoys Gears is like it's the same sort of setup story each time. Like it's always the locusts.
I mean,
I
this
have
Like
no idea
Gears
who's
3, it was like the main bad guys that come from underground. Gears 3 was like the be all and end all of that enemy, and then they just come back in Gears 4.
well, I mean, this one's a bit different,
So-
isn't it? Isn't it about like?
Slightly different. But
Alien.
still.
This time from the
There's
sky.
still locusts, like
Well, I
Just
mean, if they're the main
in
bad guy,
different
I'm not surprised.
varieties.
Okay, well, Gears 5, and then we had a Halo Infinite teaser, like the smallest teaser in the world.
Master Chief with his helmet off.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that's
if
not
you want a game, if
Seemingly-
you want a game series to
seemingly
die,
undamaged.
Halo should die at this point. There's no point.
Seemingly undamaged
Kill
helmet.
Halo.
I'm pretty
Hashtag
sure he got a
kill
bunch
Halo.
of scratches on his helmet and a crack even, so I don't understand. Continuity,
I think-
please.
It's after
to
like.
be honest,
the
I
new
think
one,
it's gonna
isn't it?
be yeah, it's set apparently it's set after 5, which again I go with Aiden on this one, like what the hell? Did he just like change suits of armor? Like was there like a change room?
Yeah.
Don't they die if they take their armor off?
It's like self-repairing
No.
now. He actually got
No.
self-repairing armor.
But
no way.
I think
I feel like
just
it's not even gonna
past
come
the
out
left.
this generation, so like I don't think we really should
I haven't
look at it.
I haven't
Just-
played any other Halo game, obviously, than the first because that's the only game that came out on PC. But
number 2 came out on PC.
Number 2 came out on PC? Oh well.
Well, I didn't play it.
Misinformed piece of shit. Holy shit.
2 was on PC, 3 wasn't. Because 3 was a launch
Oh,
title
three
for
is
the
so
Xbox
good though.
360.
I love 3.
3 was really
Hey,
good.
Isn't
Reach
isn't
is still my
the-
favorite.
Yeah, Reach is
Isn't
really
the
good.
Not because of
anniversary on
I've
PC?
only ever
No,
played
everyone
the
wants
free
them
one
to
that was
port.
on the school computers.
Oh,
But
Yes, which was
Halo
it was
one.
just the modded version of the first one.
Which is
Yeah,
basically
so-
the multiplayer, like
yeah.
Yeah,
that's all
this
I've
the
played.
multiplayer portion of it.
Anyway, I think that'll be a very, very, very interesting game to see where it goes. I mean, I'm sure that
Yeah.
it'll probably be more of this. I mean, I'd like to see how the story is.
Yeah, I'll probably be a sucker and buy it like
Yeah,
I
more
did
likely.
5 and 4, which I felt utterly ripped off with.
And then to close out Microsoft's or Xbox's press conference, they started to glitch out, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? And then it was revealed that it was Cyberpunk 2077, and Dylan's really hyped for it, aren't you, Dylan?
yeah, I am.
I
too.
am super hyped for Cyberpunk 2077. It's been what, 6 years since we had the last trailer?
I have yet.
Like 2012 was
2012.
like the announcement.
And I was a little disappointed at first because I thought maybe we've got a set character that we can't really do much with, but after people actually saw gameplay behind closed doors, they confirmed that like you customize and whatnot.
Oh, that's good.
And
Yeah.
it's sort of like a Mass Effect sort of thing where you're just called V by characters in the world, similar to like how Shepard's just called Shepard to avoid the name thing.
Shepard.
Female
Sorry.
shepherd, male
I
shepherd.
feel like that's really cool. First person shooter, I'm not bothered by that.
I wanted it to be first person.
I
Honestly.
feel like
This
some
type of
people.
formula?
I feel like a lot of people are being pretty negative about it, but like you can't, especially for RPGs. I feel like no one's really done the first person RPG right, and like that's excluding games where you can go into first person and third person, like Skyrim and Fallout. Like no one's done an exclusively.
Yeah, but both of them have not
FPS.
done first person.
They're both
correctly
kind of
at all.
expected to be played in first person, anyways. To be honest.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
still,
no,
they're
I
still not
think it's
done
cool.
right. The whole game's kind of clunky first person anyway.
Which one?
Both
Skyrim.
Not so
Skyrim.
much.
El-
Not so
Elder
much
Scrolls.
Fallout. But
Elder
the
Scrolls.
Fallout
Skyrim
was
is
pretty
really
clunky.
That is not the case.
But Skyrim was clunky, yeah, but like it worked in first person more than I thought Fallout did.
Mm.
Um,
So, Cyberpunk? Yes, no?
Looks good.
yeah, I'd be
Hey,
hyped for it.
I mean, I reckon it's still not going to come out for another, like, what?
I
5
reckon
years?
probably
Slated
late
for-
2019 release or
Nah,
early
dude, I
2020.
doubt that. I reckon
Would be
It's
slated.
been
I
in
reckon it'll be
production
late.
for a
I
while.
reckon it'll
like,
be late 2020.
They've been
honestly.
trying to get it right, man. They've been trying to get it right.
yeah, and if you think about it, like Witcher 3 was 3 years ago now. It launched.
How many
Even
years in
more than
development
3
was
years.
that?
That was in development for quite a while, but if they've had Cyberpunk boiling away in the background since 2012, that's still
I think
another
they-
3 years on top of full development, like all hands on deck
The thing
for
is,
Cyberpunk.
with The Witcher, that was based on a set of books, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is based on the board game.
Yeah, so that isn't it kind of hard to base a story
No,
and
because
make up a
How
lore?
dare you? They'll
No,
make a
wait,
story out of
wait,
Monopoly
wait a
any day of
second.
the week.
wait a second. That's like saying it's hard to make a D&D game. There's already established lore there for you.
Yeah, there's established
There's
lore,
shit
but to make
ton.
a story out of it, whereas in
That's
The
not
Witcher, you kind of
difficult.
can just like translate it.
It's
into
not
a-
as
Play the
difficult.
game and just
Yeah.
record yourself.
No, but they want to
whilst
make a good story.
doing a
right?
session.
Yeah, no. I get
no,
that.
they just want to make
but
a story.
I'm just saying they've had 6 years and 3 full development cycle years. So I feel like it will probably be ready by end of next year or early 2020.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to see how next E3 goes for them then.
Sounds good. Anyways,
Please,
talking
can
about-
we... Oh my...
What?
before we move on, I kind of wanted to say people. I feel like people are a bit too quick to seem that, oh my god, it's a male character. Why can't we choose what we want to do? Like I feel like
Misogyny!
like wasn't that kind of like for Mass Effect 3? Like, well, not Mass Effect 3, but
No,
Like
Mass
the
Effect
first
3,
one.
I
You
think
mean-
they,
are you
they
talking
first
about
showed it off
Battlefield?
with Femship.
Are you talking about Battlefield?
Oh my god, I
I
can't
think-
believe they misogynied.
See, but
I
it's
think
just like
I think that's always a crappy argument. Like, before you judge something based on something like that, absolutely 100% confirm that you can only play as that. Because I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed Syndicate, initially, when people saw the leaked cover art, they're like, oh my god, it's another Assassin's Creed game where the Ubisoft animator was like, it's too hard to animate women. And then it's like, literally the best parts of the game are where you're playing as the female character, not the
female.
male one. So, like, judge when you play it rather than
I mean, like judge it when you see customization,
confirmation. Yeah.
So
because they did say in their little Easter egg at the end of their trailer
yeah,
that you will create your own character.
Yeah.
well,
It's just they decided to show the default male, like kind of like Mass Effect Andromeda. You got
Scott
the
and
male
Sarah
rider. Yeah.
No.
Rider. So
Except they had their preset name.
I'm trying to go on to Bethesda's fucking conference and you're just like, but also,
But also,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So with all Microsoft done, Microsoft had a fucking good conference, honestly. They had
yeah, I
a
think they
lot
had
of
one of the
shit.
best.
I don't
Lot
know.
of
Besides,
Like, everyone expected them to have a crap one.
well, they just
Because, like, they have no exclusives besides, like, Forza.
Yeah, I mean, as a
that are coming out this year.
as a conference, it was a very good conference. But as a game, as to like sell me on a Xbox, it didn't really do me because I'm like, well, I can buy this game on a different platform. Like, and what's the point? But like, it gave me a good showcase on what games are gonna come. So I mean, that's still good.
So, Bethesda,
Bethesda,
they
opened
released
with
Lord of the Rings.
Oh my.
Lord of the Rings.
they opened with a whole bunch of
That looked like New Zealand,
It
honestly.
glows in the fucking dark.
no. Let's not do that. That's at the end of the show. I think it was it Doom Eternal that got announced first?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so Doom 2 essentially. That's
Yeah,
looks good.
essentially Doom 2.
Looks good. I mean, they said they're gonna show
yeah,
small
I
stuff
don't-
like quick.
I don't know why they didn't just name it Doom 2. I'm kind of like sketched
You're
out. on the
salty
name.
about it, but
It's just like, couldn't they just can't come up with a better name than Doom Eternal? Like honestly,
yeah,
it's really
well,
lackluster. Like, come on,
From
Doom
what they
2.
said, it does
It-
sound like a Doom 2, like basically probably doubling down on the abilities, doubling
Yeah.
the weapons, and probably making more enemy variety.
More
Because
demons, yes.
I felt
everything.
like the first game, like
Lacked on
it
the
was really
variety of
good.
demons.
It lacked on the variety of enemies, like big time.
Well,
It kind of got boring killing the same 12 enemies over and over again.
hopefully the new one's
That's
gonna be good.
including bosses.
What I kind of want to say about it though is they kind of following the original formula, because the first game took place on Mars after Hellgate was open, etc. Number 2 was set on Earth, the original Hell on Earth. and
Helheim.
That's what Doom
Helheim.
Eternal is set. Hell on Earth, literally. So I mean, all right, well, let's see what they do with it. Honestly, the lore will be tucked away into the game, so you're kind of gonna have to look for it. But I'm interested.
Yeah, looks good. Then they gave us it was a Wolfenstein Youngblood. Is that a DLC or is
Yeah.
that
That's a
It's
spin-off.
probably standalone
yeah? Because it's not
DLC, sort of like Old Blood, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's a spin-off. It's not DLC.
Yeah, no,
It's-
but like
it's
Old Blood was a
standalone
spin-off
game.
as well. It was
Yeah,
a
it's a
standalone. You
standalone
could buy it
game.
standalone as well.
Still.
Eh.
Kind of curious about it.
Wolfenstein 2
they
lost
don't
its
seem like
charm to me anyway.
they don't seem like they're making a third
Everything-
game really,
yeah.
because the twins, like, is this set like 1980s? Okay, it's just like I'm kind of curious with the Wolfenstein story since I'm big about the lore and the story.
Nothing happened in the 80s.
No, because
All I know is that you gotta kill those fucking Nazis.
it's because the
Yes.
second game takes place in the 60s, 50s, early 60s,
What we need is
right?
Nazi.
And now the spin-off takes place in 1980s. So I'm wondering, is the third Wolfenstein game when they like eventually announce it going to take place in the 2000s? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious.
All I know is
What
that
am I gonna
Wolfenstein.
do?
All I know is that Wolfenstein 2 is gonna come on the Switch, and then on the move when I'm in the train, I can just kill those fucking Nazis.
Yeah.
That whole presentation by that guy was amazing.
Fucking Nazis.
Kill those fucking Nazis. And then pretty much the highlight of the show,
Oh,
Skyrim's very very special edition.
Very
This-
special edition.
Oh my! This have you seen this, Atteb?
I did see that.
Oh my gosh!
That's why I
it's
said Lord of the
Skyrim on
Rings.
Alexa.
This
Skyrim on Alexa, guys.
is probably the best thing Bethesda's done. Full stop.
Skyrim on Alexa.
It
What do
is
you wanna
pretty much like what's it called, like the type scenario thing, like when they give you a scenario and then you can type in things what to do. This is pretty much it, and it's amazing.
But you do realize that's not actually it, yeah? That was
No.
the troll.
No, that's legit.
Kidding.
I'm not kidding you.
I'm pretty sure.
That's a thing on Alexa now. You can go play Skyrim and then it actually talks you through it.
Bullshit.
I'm not kidding. That was the
Oh,
legit
I
thing. That's
thought
not
you
a
were
troll.
talking about the trailer. Oh my god, no way.
That's I mean, I was also talking about
I
the
thought-
trailer, but
I
it's a
thought-
legit
I thought-
thing.
What?
What about Elder Scrolls
Almost makes me
Blades?
want to buy an Alexa.
Oh no one! Let's not talk about Elder Scrolls Blades. That looks terrible. Oh well, yeah.
You never know when you're gonna need an extra hand playing shit in fucking race. What are you on about? Degenerates, like Todd Howard.
Dylan didn't put that in the thing. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, but no, Elder Scrolls Blade looks good. I mean, like if you wanted a good mobile game.
I mean, like, hey, it's free, so it's like, well,
Yeah. I don't understand why you had a pre-order if it was free. I was confused by that, but whatever.
same kind of. confused about
But
that
still,
too.
looks good. Both of those. I mean, listen, I kind of want to get a Google Home or an Alexa. Just for that alone, like, cause that's amazing. Skyrim very special edition. That looks amazing. I love it. Okay, so then we went on to the big behemoth of the show, which pretty much took up all the time, which was Fallout 76. It is now a multiplayer game. Well, at least a co-op multiplayer game.
I would say cooperative.
Battle
but
Royale.
Yeah, it's online.
It's a battle royale game where you
Well,
just get a whole bunch of.
Thing
fucking
is how you
mutants.
can build. You could build an.
Well, you
Fallout
can be.
4.
I mean, look. Well, okay. So what
Yeah,
Fallout 76 is?
Fallout 76 you can build anywhere now.
Well, yeah. So essentially, what the game is about is just you're in this vault that was going to come out like after everything happened.
Reclamation Day,
Yes.
25 years.
So it's
After
it's
the
the
bomb dropped.
earliest.
Apparently, yeah, it's the earliest in
It's
the
the earliest in the timeline. It looks. I don't play Fallout games because I think it's very clunky. But if I'm able to play it with my friends, I think it just brings a whole nother like aspect to it, which I think is going to be good. By the sounds of it, a lot of the community is split on it, but I think
Yeah, same. A lot of people are seeming too much. Like they're saying, "Oh, it's battle royale. Oh, it's like
You'll see Despacito 2 in there.
experience." They're like my single player experience.
Yeah,
like where is it going?
honestly,
like
I
honestly,
think-
these kids.
and then
they
the
complain.
whole
They
nuke
said-
thing.
They said you could play this game in single player.
Yeah.
Like, what does it matter?
I just think everything that
Only
they
solo.
showed.
It's a choice to play online or not. It's not exclusively
Is
online.
there enough story to make it a single player?
Oh yeah, for sure,
What are you on about?
for sure. It's a Fallout game. It's
Who
gonna be
knows?
heaps. It's gonna be
It's
heaps of
a-
story no matter what.
Dude, they've literally constructed the lore for Fallout 76 from the ground up.
I honestly think that this game it will probably be one of the most. I honestly think it would probably be the best Fallout game. Honestly,
Oh, well, hopefully they do it right because I'm
I mean,
betting
it
my
seems like they're
$300
doing
bucks
right.
on
They're
it.
like they're giving people, the freedom to play with their friends or not to play with their friends. You know, they're giving them the community options to do the things that they want to do. If they
Yeah,
want to play
people- I
alone, or
feel
if they
like
want to play
people
with
just-
friends.
People make their decision way too quickly before they see any real
And like,
representation of the game.
yeah.
Like, sure, we saw the gameplay. We did see gameplay,
Oh,
but
we saw
didn't see
so
an
much
accurate.
gameplay. We saw so
We
much
didn't see an
gameplay.
accurate representation of the gameplay. Like, they didn't go through the settings like, hey, you can turn off
Well,
online, obviously.
No. If you're able to play in solo mode, I'm sure there's going to be an option at the
Yeah,
start
anyways.
screen.
We'll see more about it in November
No, but
But,
listen,
like-
they showed so much of this game, and I'm kind of hyped for it myself now because it's like shit. Like this is like you can get nukes and just nuke people's shit and like just be an absolute dick to people, and then go in there with your friends and then like look for materials and stuff. And it just seems like such an in-depth game that you can.
I'm
you
just
can
a
probably
bit
play it.
sus with the nukes thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I think the
that
news
one I'm
thing's gonna
kinda
be
edgy on.
I
interesting. I
feel
think
like
that's why
that.
the beta,
No, it's
that
gonna
beta
be
thing-
exploited though. I feel like any game where you have
Well, it's
some
gonna
sort
stop
of
hackers.
Well,
PvP,
no,
Like,
no,
you're
I
gonna
kinda
have
like the question.
hackers, and I don't think Bethesda's experienced enough. Like, I don't think they've done many online games like online RPG games themselves, where they've got the experience to know how to deal with hackers. And if you have hackers nuking
Excuse
everyone's
me, Elder
bases,
Scrolls Online. Jeez.
yeah, but that's not. It's not necessarily PvP. It's more PvE.
Well, I mean,
beg
I
your
think
pardon?
what they said is that they're gonna have a beta for that stuff, and that
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have like thousands of people in your game. It's gonna be like a dozen or so.
It's 12, yeah.
Yeah, which is
It's about 12, 24.
which is good because then it reduces that kind of risk, I guess. But it also gives you that sense of danger as well. But personally, I think it's a good step in the game. Like, where else could you take? Just make another fucking game of it? Like, I think doing something like this is actually quite. It's going to be refreshing to the whole experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything else we want to talk about Fallout 4?
Fallout 4.
Yeah,
Mm.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, good game, Fallout 4.
Anything else on 76 or no?
No, not
Soldier
really.
76. Can you play Soldier 76? Can we get confirmation?
If there's VATs, then probably.
76 prequel. No, there's no VATs. They confirmed that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be.
'Cause
Then they
it-
better
yeah,
better
it'd be really
polish. They
difficult to
better
implement
polish.
that.
Wait, there's no VATs for Fallout 76. Are you dumb?
Yeah, there isn't. They confirmed that.
Well, then they better
Why?
put that.
how would you put
Yeah.
VATs in an always online game?
Well, not in online,
always.
but when you go single player.
It's not going to be there either.
Oh my.
Well,
The
then
whole point of the game is that they're trying to make you play co-op.
Well, no, that's
Of course, the game's going to be more difficult without VATs.
I would like to. Well, they better polish
single player.
those bloody the gun mechanics then. If that's
The point
case.
is, all the areas that you're going to be going to, they're designed to be played with at least, maximum 3 other people.
Mm.
And it's sort of like any game where it's sort of MMO-ish, where everything becomes difficult the
Kinda
less
reminds me
people
of
you
Dark
have
Souls.
for it.
Yeah, that's what when the people invaded the world, I'm like, shit, this is kind of like Dark Souls in a way.
So yeah, there's no VATs at all. Not even not even when you're in single player. Close quotations.
Okay.
I'm not too fussed by that. I think
I-
it doesn't do anything, to be honest.
I mean, it's coming out this year too. I'm excited
Yeah.
for it. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll hit a lot of marks. Then they gave us pretty much a little bit of a teaser for Elder Scrolls. What is it? 6 and then Starfield.
Two
Nothing-
big RPGs that are probably really far off.
Yeah, and I think they said something about like the next game cycle or whatever. Like, so like, is it gonna
Yeah,
be?
I don't think they'll be this generation, or if they are, I feel like that's going to be a big mistake. Or they're developing for both generations.
Maybe.
But I feel like developing for both generations is a really bad idea because it ends up translating into a game not having as many features
Yeah.
because of the limited hardware. I mean, that's what happened to Destiny 2. Sorry, not Destiny 2, Destiny 1. They released it on last gen consoles as well.
And it was like the end of the last gen console type of era.
Yeah, and they ended up cutting off support for it. Like none of the DLC was released on it.
Yeah.
And I believe the same was with Dragon Age Inquisition. Like they had to scale back some areas because they couldn't actually develop it in tangent with last gen consoles.
Okay, I reckon we just smash out. Do we want to talk about anything? I mean, I think that's it for Bethesda's.
Bethesda.
Ubisoft. The
I'm still gonna say I'm disappointed I didn't get a new Splinter Cell game.
I think the whole press conference was pretty good. It was okay. I mean, it gave me
Nightmare.
Beyond Good and Evil. I haven't really played before, and I have the original game, so I could go play it, but I just haven't had any interest in it. Looks good though. I don't mind it.
It's looking pretty promising, but it's still a way off. Like
Yeah.
really,
Yeah, it'll probably be a few more years.
really
close.
early stages. Like the guy even said, early pre-alpha,
Yeah.
early pre-alpha. That's still a while away.
So, yep, there's not much to say about that. It looks good. Hopefully it comes out sooner than we hope. We had the Rainbow Six kind of just gloss over everything that's coming out in that game for a while. Dylan's pretty much got everything on wraps with that game.
Yeah,
Nothing
nothing new.
Then they came out with a Trials dude, pretty much, and just announced the new Trials game. Trials is Trials, yeah. I mean, looks good. I think there's like more than like 4-player like players now. Like you can race with like, by the looks of it, like 8 people, which is cool. Division 2 pretty much went over. Then they had the Mario Rabbids DLC, which is like Donkey Kong Adventures. No one really plays that, so it's fine. Skull and Bones, what the fuck was
Hey.
that again?
Pirate game.
Pirate game.
Some sort
Oh, that was the pirate game. Yeah, it like pretty much was like Assassin's Creed. Was it 4?
Black
But-
Flag.
Yeah, Black Flag. That looks good. Anyone want to go on that or no?
I think it's a formula that's proven to be popular, and that's pretty much what they're capitalizing on. I don't
Yeah.
think it really needs any introduction because, like, it's probably a little bit different to what we're used to with the like ship play from Assassin's Creed because you're evidently not from in the Assassin's Creed universe, or well, an assassin. So, but other than that,
Yeah.
all right.
Looks okay. I don't mind it. Probably won't get it though. Starlink Battle, and they dropped a huge thing saying that Fox was going to be in the game, and pretty much that's the only reason I think anyone's going to buy it. Anyone? No? Yes? No?
No. I don't do
Pretty much.
Nintendo.
Well, no. This is Ubisoft.
Oh, well, it's all the same to me, isn't it?
Then they gave
I'm
us.
the old granddad here. Doesn't really do games.
Then they gave us basically saying, "For Honor's dying. Please play our game." For the
Oh
love
shit!
of
Is
God.
it still for free?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yes,
Where
it
is
is.
it? Is
Starter
it on Steam?
edition.
It's on Ubisoft Uplay.
You play.
So yeah, so that was pretty much it. Crew 2, Dylan was talking about it earlier. That game does not look good. Well, it does not sound good.
It did not feel good to me. Like,
Feel good.
I feel like
Mm.
Forza is the much superior game here, unfortunately.
Eskimo pussy is mighty
Yeah.
good.
I think I don't think it'll do well. Honestly, I think it'll crash a bit. And then their main game that pretty much highlighted majority of this, besides probably the Division 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That game looks good. I didn't play Origins, but that's damn like Odyssey looks so good. Anyone? No? Okay, cool.
I don't know.
That's me. I'll
Um,
put my hand up and be like,
I
yeah,
mean,
this
like,
game looks good.
We already said earlier that it kind of doesn't look really that good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
dude,
not
I
a fan of the combat that they introduced, but
in Origins.
the rest of it I'm actually pretty psyched for.
I think just the setting makes it look so much better than Origins. I didn't like Origins setting. I think Odyssey looks. Did they show any like? So
Is this
is
the Greek one?
Yeah, this is the Greek one.
Yes.
Ew. I don't.
You
I
don't
don't
like
like the idea of
Greeks.
that.
You don't like Greeks.
No, listen. It's not that I don't like Greeks. I don't know. There's just something that feels wrong with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's going backwards in time too, so it's actually set before Origins.
Are they getting hidden blades in this one or not? Like, I'm confused.
I
with
don't
that.
think so. I believe the story is you're a mercenary. So
So.
I don't even-
So
I don't even
assassins
understand how it
anymore?
really. Yeah, I don't even understand how
So
it relates.
okay, they should probably just. They should have just made something else for the name. They shouldn't have made this an Assassin's Creed game. That's what I'm kind of like getting iffy about. Like the game itself looks good, but as an Assassin's Creed game, I don't think it's best for it. Yeah. That's Ubisoft. Ubisoft was like okay. It was kind of like whatever. A lot of it I don't really care for. Besides maybe a couple things. Altogether the press conference was okay, but you know. Then we went on to probably the conference that I think stole the whole entire show, Sony's. Dude, they opened with The Last of Us. Dude, this game looks amazing.
Yeah, to me it was just more Last of Us. Really happy with, so I can't really complain.
Like it's even like the combat looks so much better. Like when Ellie grabbed I don't know what it was, like a brick or something on like that fountain thing, just like picked it up and threw it straight at the dude. That looks so good. That type of stuff, like just like the smoothness of how it all worked, the UI being very minimal I think helps the experience a lot more and helps the atmosphere.
Yeah, fair enough.
I reckon this game's gonna pop off shelves. It's gonna make so much money, I reckon.
Oh, Last of Us 2.
Yeah, Last of Us 2 is gonna do so well.
Yeah.
Black Ops 4.
Feels like it's popular with the people.
Yeah, I mean, anyone else on Last of Us 2?
I was a big fan of the first game. Bought it remastered as well. The remaster was really good.
Yeah, I might go back out.
Yeah, no, I'm just more excited to just play it again, to be in the Last of Us game.
Yeah.
Again.
I like to see how
More than anything.
what's the other chick that Ellie was making out with?
Oh, I
What?
didn't quite catch her name, to be
I
honest.
beg your pardon?
Didn't remember.
You gotta start watching
Making-
some of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna
Who-
move on.
who making out with
We're
who?
gonna move on a team.
I-
Um,
Oh my god.
I
Sure.
think so. Then they had a big intermission, which was kind of annoying, like a 20-minute intermission.
And yeah, really crap too.
Yeah, which gave us nothing. It was just because they had all the people in one location for like a Last of Us type of thing, where it was kind of in the same kind of like atmosphere setting. Then they moved everyone to the proper stage, and then just showed a whole bunch of trailers.
And had a really weird sort of like showcase where like people were playing like these little cartoons were playing random instruments.
Yeah, I think that was just the transition type of
Yeah,
stuff.
but like it was sort of unnecessary.
I think
I suspended my Ubisoft account.
so I think I'm just gonna skip over some of these. Ghost of Tsushima. That game looked good.
Tsushima.
That game looked.
I thought
really
like I
cool.
really like Sucker Punch because I like the Infamous games, but it looked really rough to me. And I later found out that's actually a side mission. What they did show.
Oh really?
Shit. So
that's a side mission. Fuck, I want to.
yeah, for a side mission, that's actually pretty good.
That game looked
But
amazing.
It still looked very rough to me. Like
I think it looked good.
yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I think it still needs some more time in the oven to cook.
Oh shit. I've somehow managed to suspend myself from my account.
And what?
On Ubisoft.
From Ubisoft. I forgot my password. I don't use it all the time.
That's why you just keep signed in.
Yeah, I was.
Then I think the next
had
main one
access to-
was Resident Evil 2 remake. Anyone?
Yeah, that one looked really good.
I think
If it's not a console exclusive,
I
I
think
might.
it will be.
Oh well.
PS4 though.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I really would like it.
I think, dude, like, yeah. I mean, I haven't been a big RE fan, but like, I'd play it. Fuck. Then we had they gave a bit of just a quick tease to the Justin Roiland's new game, Trover Saves the Universe. Looks funny. Justin Roiland.
It looks
can do no
funny. I don't think I'll buy it though.
I mean,
I'll
it's
probably
VR.
watch someone play
I
it.
think it's VR, so
It's
I
got
don't think
VR
people-
support.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Justin Roiland can do no harm. It'll be fun.
Like I'm sure it'll be
Before you-
really funny, but
They gave another trailer to Kingdom Hearts 3, which showed the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Didn't we talk about that before? With
No,
Elsa?
no,
Johnny
well,
Depp,
yeah.
Johnny Depp.
That trailer probably looked better than the other trailers that they showed. But
Ah,
I mean, yeah, it needs to be done. Like they've had it in development for so long that game needs to be done at this point. And then they showed a good long amount about Death Stranding as well, which was
The
I'm still
transport
confused.
simulator.
I really don't understand what's happening in this game. Like,
Yeah,
are you
it's
just by the
bit
looks of
odd.
it, you're like the delivery man or something that is getting hunted. I mean, the gameplay looks
Something
cool,
like that.
and I will buy it for Norman Reedus for sure. But
what the dude from Walking Dead?
yep, Daryl. I
Hideo
don't know.
Kojima.
Are
Korima.
they- I don't know. There's not much to say on it. It looks amazing, but like they didn't tell us anything about it. They just showed a bit of gameplay, which I'm still unsure what the fuck it's about. So you had then after that, I don't know if it was after that or not. You had what is it, Noah 2? I'm not familiar.
Looks good.
Neo.
Neo
Neo
2.
2. I believe it was like
Yeah.
it's Dark Souls-esque.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, so none of us have played
Sort
it.
I've heard of this.
Yeah, I haven't
I've
played
heard
it
of it.
myself.
Okay, well then we
personally.
can just skip that. And
Ew.
then we went on to probably the best game that is coming out this year, guaranteed. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Biased.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
it-
Oh,
You
dude,
are
this game.
Awesome.
This
So,
game. When I saw the gameplay, I was ready. I wanted it now, and I can't. I don't want to wait till September. I want it now. Like the game looks amazing. It looks so crisp. The combat flows. You have the swinging around the city and going onto like, wall climbing and like wall running and shit. Looks seamless, and it probably won't be like that because I'll probably miss the quick time events or like fuck up something. But dude, this game, oh my gosh, can we have it now? Can we have it now? Can it get an early release? Please?
yeah, no, I think it looked really good. It's by Insomniac, so
Yeah, it's something that
they've got a
can do no
really
wrong.
good track record.
They can do no wrong.
I was one of the people who enjoyed Sunset Overdrive. Humor had any. And I believe that's actually coming to PC. Sunset Overdrive.
Is it? Oh,
That
Yeah, I believe they're
really?
porting it to the Microsoft Store.
I wouldn't be surprised.
nice. Oh, ew. No, that shit is hideously overpriced. Never mind.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Microsoft doesn't
Oh,
know how to
jeez.
price games competitively.
Spider-Man actually looks really good.
Oh, dude, it looks
I've
so
just had
good.
a look at it.
Oh my god,
Oh my
I want
God.
it so bad.
I am curious about the character that he's got. Oh, I forget
Black
her name
Spider-Man?
now. The police officer that he's with.
Oh yeah.
I believe in the comics she goes by the name Wraith.
Mm.
So I'm curious to how she fits in here.
I just want to see the whole story. I just want to play through that whole
Yeah.
story in like 2
I
days
wanna
and
play
just
it.
do it again. I hope there's just a new game plus so I can just like. I just want that.
Smash it out.
Yeah, that was it from pretty much Sony. Sony just pretty much went over like the 4 main games that they were gonna talk about: Last of Us, Spider-Man, Death Stranding. By looks of it, wait, did I say? Yeah, no, and like RE2 remake. It all looked good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. It makes.
Oh, don't forget they did announce games leading up to it as well. Like
Yeah,
they had
but they
Days
would-
Gone,
Oof,
and Tetris. I think were the only really notable ones.
yeah, so
Oh,
nothing
Tetris.
really.
New Tetris
So
actually
nothing
looks really
really. So
nice.
nothing really.
I actually really like the
Get it
look
for
of
that one
Tetris.
song in the trailer.
Yeah, the Tetris music is actually really good.
Listen, all I can say is that I'm gonna buy a PS4 like probably this weekend. I'm going to buy, no, I won't buy it this weekend. I'll probably buy it soon. I'm gonna buy all the games that I need, like Last of Us remake, all these good
Oh,
games
this is a
for
From Software
PS4,
game.
and then I'm gonna just lead up to Spider-Man, and I'm just gonna nut all over the place. It's gonna be bad
How
for
do you,
my
how do you
house.
pronounce this?
Okay.
Derestin? the
What is it?
I-
the
I've
next
seen
game
theirs.
by Derethine. Like a
I
VR,
thought I was gonna skip over that because I didn't really care for it.
like walking simulator. It looks like.
Oh yes, that is
okay, well, that
from
is-
the other game from software.
That looks
Yeah.
like the most weeb game I've ever seen in my life. That's probably why I
Developed,
didn't
it's
care.
developed for
alright.
PSVR.
So yeah, it all looked. Sony did well. They just showed what the fans wanted. And then today or this morning around about 1 a.m. I think it started. The Nintendo Direct came off.
Nintendo.
And pretty much the only main ones that they was like really good was they announced a new Mario Party coming. They announced Overcooked 2. I think Hollow Knight got a lot of praise and that shit. Fire Emblem got a new release.
Yay!
I'm skipping over a lot of this because none of us really care for it that much.
No one gives a shit about
Maybe.
it.
But the one that we all give a shit about is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Fortnite?
Do we?
I fucking do. Have you
Oh,
seen
No
the game?
Waluigi, no play.
I guarantee they'll have to release Waluigi with the amount of like uprising it's
Waluigi.
gotten.
No,
I just wanna
put him as
say-
DLC.
I
no,
reckon-
no
no, I-
DLC,
I reckon-
Luigi.
I
We
reckon-
need main
I reckon
game
they might
Luigi.
give him. I reckon they might give him main game. Honestly, they would have to. The game.
Maybe
The game's not out till
he's the
December.
surprise. Oh well, Smash does have surprise challenges, I guess.
Like they
And
have
challenger
every.
approaching.
They have every playable character from all of the series into this
They're not
game.
even Nintendo games.
Dude,
Like let's talk
Snake's
Metal
back.
Gear. Primarily,
Snake is back.
primarily
Oh.
Sony,
Dude,
except for Phantom Pain.
listen.
Sonic the Hedgehog, which is more
They
Sega.
changed a lot of the mechanics as well, which look interesting. Like a lot of the final smashes got changed. Oh fuck, dude! I want to go. I reckon this is what we do. We all buy a Switch. We all get Mario Kart, and when it releases Smash Brothers, and we just fucking play the shit out of
Do you have
games.
enough money for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
Yes, I do.
Christ.
I don't want to buy
I'm not
console
even
and not
sure I
touch.
want to
Shut the
buy
fuck up,
console.
Aiden. You're buying it, okay? Unless I'm
Oh
gonna
my God.
force you to put your card against that fucking machine, and you're gonna type in your pin and then buy the shit, okay?
Uh,
I'm gonna
I'm
put your
not sure
head
I
to the
want
ground.
either.
I'm gonna bully
Is
the
it,
fuck
is
out
it
of you.
worth buying a PS4 just for exclusive? I don't know.
I think the exclusives that it does has
Yeah.
does
It-
have.
it's
Okay,
worth
are
it.
okay,
like-
you look at it. You look at it. You have Last of Us 2. You have Spider-Man. You have Death Stranding. You have
What about games that are
RE2.
Yeah,
Dude,
but like
and you
already out. You got Horizon. You got Persona 5.
and you got Uncharted.
God of War. You got
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Dude, like it's so worth it. Because
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is.
kind of disappointed me about Xbox's one, that it didn't get me as hyped because like it didn't give me any incentive to buy an Xbox. Like, okay, Halo, cool, Gears, I don't really play. But like Sony and the shit they're coming out with, like fuck. Like come on, how can you beat that?
damn, dude. Fucking fapping over Neo too. Haha.
Mm,
Not really. This is
A
Tsushima.
Switch is like $450.
Okay, so what do you guys think of E3 altogether?
Actually,
good.
it
A lot of
was
games.
good for the big names. But
Except
some of the
for EA.
smaller names were pretty
Square
disappointing.
Enix.
Square Enix and EA in particular were pretty disappointing.
Ubi, Sony, and Bethesda were the best.
Bethesda was alright, but like realistically, most of their games are a way off, except for like
76.
3 that they were Fallout 76.
Oh,
That's
and
pretty much
Microsoft,
it.
not to forget, also
We're all
Microsoft /
soldiers
Xbox
now.
conference. These 4 conferences were the best.
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think there's a lot of good potential games to come, and I'm really excited for it. You know.
Yeah, if I were
Stuff
to
like-
rank it, I'd say Xbox first,
really,
Ubisoft second, Bethesda third, and Sony last.
Sony last. Really?
my
I'd
opinion,
probably
my
put
opinion.
Xbox and PlayStation near the top, and then
I would-
probably Bethesda, then Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, then Bethesda.
I'd put
I love how we're not even
Nintendo
talking
on
about
top.
EA. EA's just like not even existing
EA,
anymore.
like the only thing that I actually looked to at their conference was the announcement of a new game, and we didn't really get that.
Maybe
so-
Ubisoft 4th and Sony 3rd. I don't know. But Xbox and Bethesda, my favorite.
Well, okay.
I like the new IP of Starfield. I'm curious.
It all looks good. I don't know. It all
And at
looks good.
least
It's
at
not
least
really
they
new.
finally
It's an
teased.
old IP.
Well, it's an old IP that they've been trying to experiment
They've
with.
just
really.
sat on for
Yeah.
like 20 years.
Must
Also,
be really
Elder
old.
Scrolls 6. You know,
Dude, that's
finally.
not coming out for about like 3.
Yeah,
4
that's not.
years.
I don't even think that's coming
least
out
it was
in
teased.
console
At least
generation.
it's confirmed.
Well,
I think. Yeah, I think.
Well,
it's
they
'cause,
had
like,
to. They had to because like the amount of fans that are like, "Where the fuck is this shit?" At least now they know they're working on it. You know.
Yeah, because
Mm.
everyone
Hold on.
thought it might be surprise announced this year. So
Ah.
they've been adding 2 years to each Elder Scrolls cycle. So like Morrowind 2003, 3 years Oblivion, 5 years Skyrim, and then they thought maybe 7 years Elder Scrolls 6. But
They've just been milking it from Elder Scrolls Online. What are you on about?
yeah, probably.
Dude, Elder Scrolls Online, best game ever.
Oh, you said there's gonna be werewolf DLC now.
We played a grand total of like 15 hours together.
Yeah,
I
it
don't buy
gets
that.
pretty
I don't buy
boring
that
pretty
game.
quick.
Yeah, and it's weird because we weren't in like a party, and I think we were in a party, but our quests didn't get updated at the same time. It was a
Yeah,
bit weird. It was a
that
weird
was
system.
very annoying.
Like we had to go do the same quest for each and every one of the party members.
That sounds great.
Okay.
It
Well,
was
are we
very
done?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Enjoyed E3. A lot of promising games to come, hopefully, and then a whole lot of. Okay, honestly, how many games are gonna get pushed back?
My name Joe.
Quite a lot.
There's gonna be. Can you believe we're almost in 2020? By the way, like all these games are gonna come out in
2020,
2019,
holy
and then
shit.
2020, majority of these games are actually gonna come out.
Name
Tokyo
Joe.
Olympics.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. Okay.
I thought you said Paralympics.
We'll,
Yeah,
we'll get that as
Paralympics.
well.
I love
but-
the Paralympics.
Oh,
they're good.
hold on, why are you laughing?
I'm not. I'm just saying I enjoy this shit.
Why were you laughing?
I-
You're the one who laughed
I'm
at
not laughing.
Okay, before we get into trouble.
I bet you thought about a person in a wheelchair racing or like playing basketball.
Hey, they're professionals. You should make fun.
Professional cripples.
Okay, no, okay, goodbye. Thank you
Cut
for
that bit.
listening. Thank you for
Got that.
thank you for listening. We wanted, I want to try to do this like every week, if not every other week at least, just to talk about random shit because we do it anyway, and we might as well just try to make ourselves laugh at the end of the day.
Mostly shit that comes out of our ass.
Professional cripple.
Okay, we're done for real this time. Okay, goodbye.
I'm sure we could keep
Bye.